What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream of Jay's Corner TCG. My name is Joey. This is Gonzo. Underneath me is Catch 'em All. Without further ado, guys, let's get this underway. What's happening, guys? How you guys doing today?
I'm good.
Good, Gonzo? Catch 'em? All good? Y'all had a good week or a terrible week? Or in between?
Yes.
Mix. It's a mix, yeah. It's a mix.
It wasn't super shitty, at least.
Yeah, it was a week. I'm just waiting till you get all nice, moist, wet, and sweaty, like we were talking about before stream.
Oh, we were talking about that, weren't we?
Yeah.
Literally 5 minutes ago. I knew he was going to use that some way, somehow in the podcast.
Yes, I have to get you
I
demonetized.
still wish you would use a different word. Just saying.
Gonzo, if you get me demonetized, then I'm coming for you.
Fair. That's fair.
Hey, let's say what's up to everybody in here. OPB, Dizzy Hippie, Chris Pie, TCG. What's going on, Chris? How you doing? Tam Fam, welcome in.
Tam Fam. Happy birthday, Tam Fam.
Happy belated birthday, Gonzo. Come on.
Happy birthday.
I said it already. I just say it again because Tam Fam's amazing. Jeez. We got Harry Snorlax.
I wasn't there for Tam Fam's birthday. It was during card party.
Did you say hi?
No. It was this week.
And, Dizzy?
This week?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I said hi to Dizzy. TCG Verse in here earlier. Gonzo was in here.
Me.
TCG Verse.
TCG.
That's me. That's me, Mom.
That's me.
Sleeping.
Hi,
Snorlax. What's happening, Sleepy? How you doing, man? Digi, how you doing, Digi? What up, Poke people? Hey, not much, man. How you doing?
Hey, Heart, how you doing?
Heart
Sleepy.
is where you roam. SDC in the building as well.
22 watching.
Hey, let's go. 22 people in here right now. Hey, welcome in. We're going to be getting into the whole CGC fiasco. And, I mean, for the most part, from what I've been seeing, it's more of a fiasco than anything else. We're going to be talking about Pokemon 151. We're also going to be talking about different some new YouTube policies to have to do with monetization. That's it might benefit some creators, might not. But we're going to be going into a couple little different items today. On top of that, we're also going to be bullshitting in the way we usually do. It's a lot of fun. But,
I don't know what you're talking about. I am professional.
Yes,
I can't even finish.
You are the least professional in this chat right now. But like I said, Gonzo to my rights, Catch 'em All 22 right underneath me. Make sure you guys are checking them out. I'm sure we're gonna have some other guests pop in on this podcast at some point. Colin's dad, Artemis 1700. What's going on? Welcome in. All right,
Artemis, how you doing?
OPB said, ouch. OPB, don't be ouch. Ouch. I love you, OPB. Gonzo, you seem very excited to talk about the CGC.
It's so stupid.
Yes, it's very dumb.
I don't mind if because KFC, we all know him, we all love him. He brought up a really good point. Like, it's not always good to have the mindset, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Yeah. But they're really not listening to their fan base and their clientele right now with their slabs. I don't agree with them going from 9.5 to 10. I think that's a dumb move on their part, because to me, that's telling me their grading system is getting lower, not getting better. And then the second, their slab label, in my humble opinion, is straight shit. It's awful. It looks like a startup company for a new grading company, and it looks bad.
So
I know less is better.
It looks super generic.
They say less is better, but that is like really bland.
And I've never graded.
It's nothing cool. I don't know. It's just not I don't like it.
I've never graded with CGC, and I never will, especially if they keep these slabs. But if I did, I would love the subgrades. I'm a big subgrade fan. So when I do grade with Beckett, I get the subgrades as well. Them taking that away, I think, is a major hit for a lot of people. I know a lot of people don't use it just because it's cheaper.
Right.
But at the end of the day, a lot of people
make sense.
Do love them.
Like, they are already subgrades. That's a big discussion on its own right there. But subgrades, a lot of people think are pointless because it already gets subgrades to get the grade it gets. You just don't get that information. You have to pay for information that's already getting done. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, it is. It's really weird.
I'm not looking forward to the outpour, like the outpour in the outreach of, hey, don't do this, but they're not listening. They don't care. They're gonna do it anyways.
Obviously not, dude. And
my biggest concern though is if they do it to their comic book grading too, because I do grade my comics through them. because that seems to be the only legitimate place. Yeah, the standard.
Why not PSA?
Comics.
It's PSA not do comics?
They don't do comics
No
at the
kidding?
moment. Beckett doesn't either. And so if you want comics, you have to go through CGC.
Well, I just know a lot of people, like Shrexbox, for example, huge comic collector, and he has a lot of like signed, authenticated, CGC graded, and I never realized that all of them are CGC.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a handful. I have some Ninja Turtle stuff signed by Kevin Eastman,
Nice.
graded by CGC. But yeah, I'm not. Good thing I'm not a CGC stan. Otherwise, I'd be upset.
Right.
I would love to know KFC's thoughts more in detail but I know he's talked about in his Discord and everything.
Bring him in. Where the hell is he?
He should be here.
Send him a.
You keep saying KFC. I want chicken.
Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Charizard.
Kentucky Fried Charizard.
We need to get that man sponsored by Buc-ee's.
Yeah, I've been the Beavers. The Beavers need to be down with KFC. That's what I'm saying, man.
Beaver. I'm down with the Beaver. I'm also down with Buc-ee's.
I didn't know what they.
You've established that.
I didn't know what it was until like a month ago, so I can't talk about it too much. I don't know
what it is either.
Apparently, it's a gas station, a very famous gas station with the Beaver.
It's a giant gas station. It's like a straight up shopping center.
So they have like really.
It's
good
like
gas?
Walmart. If Walmart was a gas station,
so special about it?
Yeah, it's just big. Everything bigger.
Oh, it's got like everything.
It's got everything. It got a jerky selection.
Yep.
You got everything. You got everything.
Careful.
What's going on, cuz?
I know what you're about to go to.
But yeah, for me, the CGC slabs itself, like themselves, they look terrible. It lost all of their branding and all of their, the character that came along with the CGC type of slab. I was never a CGC stan either, but I would get them to just either give away or put in a mystery pack or whatever I'm going to do with them.
Yeah.
I myself wouldn't necessarily just grade with them. Every time I sent my stuff off, it would be to PSA.
Yeah.
Like when you see this slab, you know exactly who it is.
Instantly.
You know exactly. It's recognizable. Those new ones, they're not.
It looks like was it AGS and like
the CCG, the bullcrap.
Oh yeah, the CCG one. Yes,
it reminds me of those.
That's what it reminds me of too. Yes,
that were in the mystery.
The SGC,
the old mystery slab.
Yeah,
or the SGA, whatever.
AGS or I don't know. There were so many different ones that popped up and they were gone already. So the whole issue with that too. I think Sleepy said he's saying that you could like pay to have it graded up to a 10. It's not like they're improving your slab. They're just giving it a 10 because they're just trying to
they're getting
do away
the 0.5 system.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, now it's like a 10, but solid is it numbers. Really a 10? And is that 10 now worth even less than a PSA 10? Because they were always consistent. Now you have to get that pristine 10 on CGC side to possibly compete with that PSA 10. So it's still like a weird in-between type of grade. I don't know. It's if you guys in the chat have any, input and how you guys feel, obviously sound off. But a new label looks like a Dollar Tree label said.
I just read that one.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it lost all its character. Like you said, you showed me that slab right now, and it's CGC, that blue
instantly,
blue, and it popped so well when you ever got one of those like those perfect 10s or those gold 10s, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's a pristine 10 right here. It's like gold. Gotcha, it pops off nice.
Basically, they're switching things up too early. Like the way they've been doing things, they've only been. How long has CGC been around?
Decades.
Yeah. Well, as far as like them becoming like an ambassador with Pokemon and graded cards on that end, that side hasn't been that recent. I feel like they just started gaining a lot more momentum within once 2019 hit, possibly like when the hype.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
With the hype,
they've been grading. Right. They've been grading cards a lot longer than that. It's just they gained popularity in Steam, just like at PSA and Beckett in the last couple of years, just because everyone started grading.
Right. Couldn't even grade.
Basically, they were the second alternative when PSA wasn't taking any more submissions. Like
they've always been third place.
Yeah.
Right, but still, that had to give them a little bit of a boost.
Right. Right. What's happening, Powder?
woo woo.
He said,
Oh,
"Oh,
woo,
woo, oh, woo, woo."
Woo, woo, woo.
Hey, I need that fucking energy in here, Powder. I like you're on stream right now. I need that energy from you. I don't care if
Oh,
you just went to the
God.
gym.
Oh no.
How do you know I just went to the gym?
Because I don't know, I could tell because of that, that
The
after
sexy aura.
Damn,
Yeah, man, I can
Jay's
just
got
tell.
your pin, pal.
So,
Watch
I-
out, man.
According to
People-
Google, they
Yeah.
have been grading cards since the year 2000.
damn.
Dang.
But so they've been grading for a while, but
Yes.
has it been like a prominent grading company for Pokemon collectors specifically since 2000?
No,
I can
it's
smell you.
it's always PSA has always been
Exactly,
the,
Tampam.
the person to go to for
Yeah,
PSA
right.
or
It's
for
been the
grading.
standard.
Yeah, and then Beckett because people were chasing black labels.
Right.
Right. That's very
But
appealing.
then CGC was always the economic choice for out of the three, and they still are, but they're now it's just like if I'm gonna go economic, I'm gonna go AGS because at least to me their slab doesn't look as generic as the new CGC slab.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Patter, we're talking about the change. I mean, I'm sure you caught on by now, but the change from CGC recently. Did you have
How do
any,
you feel about that,
Yeah.
Powder?
Okay, well, they clearly saw a pattern. There's no way they made this decision without understanding what was going on within the market.
it's going to be
There's no
a
way.
long term
Right.
investment.
Yeah.
So for example, when people say, hey, so this is all I'm gonna say. I can't say names, but I do know somebody who happens to be within the CGC world, right?
Okay.
When people say, oh, they're removing subgrades, right? Apparently subgrades were not a big thing. Like it was not a big thing. They realized as from a business aspect, this is something that we are literally wasting our time on.
I think
and
they
the
said
only-
actually less than 5. I'm not kidding. Less than 5%.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
It's so when you look at things from that type of aspect, you're realizing this is a business. Are we wasting time? Are we wasting money? Because when would people add subgrades? People would add subgrades when they had a discount on subgrades. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So then it's like, oh, well, now it sucks because somebody just sent in a bulk order of like 5 bajillion cards for subgrades because it's on sale. And now we have to sit here and
Right.
subgrade every card
Right.
for less money than we even wanted. And so from a business aspect, it makes sense. Also, they clearly know that there's certain things that they're catching up on. And they're also working with major what's it called? Collectors. Did you see the cards that they had that they showed off?
Yeah.
Like, they weren't showing off like, oh, haha, this is like Moonbryon in our new, what do
It
you
was a
call it?
freaking illustrator
these were
Pikachu and a Michael
illustrators.
Jordan.
base
like
set.
$1 million type cards
Yeah.
that they were showing off. These weren't baby cards. So when you're thinking about this aspect of things, there's a lot going into this. There's so much going into
Yeah.
this, and we all have our favorites. We all who have who we go to, but it was clearly a business decision on their end that said, and there's no way they did this overnight. They definitely
Right.
thought about this.
Yeah.
For
It's not
months.
a like, hey, I woke up one day and now I want to change shit. No, it's definitely a few months in the making.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
and
it's a big decision to make.
It's a
They knew
huge
a lot of
decision.
people were gonna shit on him for it.
Yeah.
yeah, and
SDC makes up a good point in the chat. CGC, well, it might be a good point, but because we don't actually know, we don't work for CGC. This is all speculation. CGC doesn't care about Pokemon. It's all about sports cards. That could be true because they did just merge with SGA. Was it SGA or SGC? The sports.
SGC, I think it is. Or
SGC, yeah.
CS,
No,
CGS, or something.
CGS. I think it's
yeah.
CGS.
CGS.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
they're
sports
pretty much
grading something.
they were separating their companies
Yeah.
between sports and Pokemon.
Which
So
I thought
they
it would
just like
you would think that wouldn't have been the best plan to start out with, But I guess at the time, because maybe the workload wasn't super over, it was easier to separate the workload. So but long term, they're
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. Let's come back together from that. But yeah, I think I made kind of a speculative, kind of not an announcement, but I was saying that long term, this might be in their benefit as a company to just streamline everything, get rid of the 0.5s. But in the moment right now, there's a lot more backlash and hate versus acceptance of it.
Obviously, it's crap.
Yeah, because you're gonna spend money to possibly have to regrade it if you want to regrade your 9.5s, which I think
a lot of people are gonna do it.
Let me ask you guys this: do you think it would be on the investment side of things, would a 9.5 be worth more than a new label 10?
No.
No. It's going to be interesting to see what happens from here.
I think the 10s hold value off the sheer fact by the eye exam. That's it. That's how
you see that double digit and you want it.
That's it. That's how humans work. That's just how humans work. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you could give me a 10 or a 9.5. I'm picking the graded 10 over the 9.5.
My question is,
you're just going off the slab appeal, like what the slab looks like.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah. Well, the graded number at that point. My question is when they do go from 9.5 to 10, if they do decide to reslab it, will they have the same serial number as a 9.5, or is it going to get a whole new serial number?
Well, no, because it's already updated on their site. So the 9.5s, I believe, are already 10s, like in the site. So I would assume that they would keep it the same serial number once they re-slab it. But I mean, that's just obvious speculation. This entire podcast is mostly speculation, guys. If CGC is watching this, if Pokemon's watching this, realize we're just talking. Noe fam, getting rid of the subgrades is a bad idea, says Sleepy. Whether or not it was not popping for them. Remember, fellas, collectors get stuff graded, and we all want to know what gets dinged on, says Sleepy. But at the same time, people pay for that. If people really wanted to pay for it, they would have paid for it. But most of us weren't paying for it in the first place.
I feel like most people, I kind of agree with Sleepy on this one. I feel like most
I would love to see it, but I don't
subgrades-
want to pay extra for it. I don't. Like, to me, it doesn't. I don't care enough.
And that's the reason only 5% of people did it. Is because
Well, that's
they're not
why
going to pay
I
to have
paid for it
subgrades.
when I use Beckett. I pay for the subgrades because I want them. But that was the point I was getting to. The people who hold on to them long term for their own personal collection, to me, seem to be the ones who are paying for that subgrade. I feel like the flippers, for the most part, or the people who just buy them to get them as quick as they can to flip them back out, want them non-subgraded because they don't care. They just want the biggest bang for their buck when it gets returned.
Yeah. I personally, I don't have a big PSA collection because I don't necessarily care about grading that much. Like I said, I know a lot of people love their grades. Obviously, if it's like a top tier card, okay, like let me grade it so I can get it safe. If it's a Pokemon that I love, like Rayquaza or Houndoom, I'm gonna get this graded because I want to keep it, minty, not because like I'm looking for the value of it. Because I'm either gonna just use it for a giveaway or whatever I'm gonna do with it for the most part. But if it's Pokemon I like and it means something to me, then I'll get it graded because I want to keep it safe.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
That's the same for me.
What were you gonna say, Ketchum?
Basically, it's almost like they're charging you for their secret on how they grade cards. And if you want to know our secret and know every detail that we put into grading your card, you have to pay extra for the subgrades.
Right.
So I'm just sitting here thinking like it's the old argument you've heard 1,000 times. How do they grade the cards in the first place?
Right.
They grade it off of the exact same things they do if you get subgrades. They just don't show you the subgrades. So you're just paying for them to show you the subgrades when they already have it if you don't pay for it. I don't understand why they don't just put the subgrades on there in general. Like just them charging extra for it makes me think they think it's some valuable thing and it's some secret.
I would like to know.
Have them.
I'd like to know if there is really a big enough difference in the way they process the cards and the labels to warrant the extra money for the subgrades underneath versus there's no subgrades at all. Which I mean, I feel like there shouldn't be, and if there is like a big difference, that should be streamlined. That should be the things they're trying to fix. Okay, all we got to do is click the box, boom, populated the subgrades. Unclick the box, no subgrades right there. So it just. But
so you're saying like what effort gets put into.
The difference in the effort and the manpower and the hours put into this and grading this card for the subgrades versus no subgrades to see if it even warrants an additional cost, but because it is something more collectible once it has the subgrades, there is an additional cost to it. We could even talk about PSA. why is there an upcharge on a card worth $100 versus $1,000? You know, because
right.
you know
because the return value, man.
yeah,
It's the return value.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
And then insurance purposes for
Right.
PSA.
Right.
Yeah.
I talked to when I submitted,
But there's
some
no
cards
real
back in.
manpower behind it. You know, like hours
Yeah.
put in. So it's like, you know, that I would kind of want to know for CGC what the difference was when they were trying to grade a card that had the subgrades versus not subgrades, you know, to see, okay, they had to do extra stuff to it. And, you know, it kind of, okay, they had to go through one extra step, one extra process that took hours. It took having to pay these people more money. So that maybe that warrants, you know, the extra cost.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Is it a different process, or is
Right,
it the
right.
exact same process to get the first grade?
Yeah, exactly.
Another thing I don't think a lot of people consider is I don't think these companies have as many graders as we think. You know?
Yeah.
No,
So
I
they're
don't
just
think
at-
so either.
Powder. I'm imagining just graders like just.
No, exactly.
Yeah,
I
10,
feel like
8,
there's this
9,
aspect
11.
specifically before the pandy, right?
Yeah.
Before the pandy, everybody had this
Panda,
aspect of
panda.
like, oh,
I've
you
never
send
heard
me a
anybody
PDA,
call
you're
it a
back,
candy.
Yeah.
right? You get it back, right?
Yeah.
You go to BGS, you get it back. You go to whoever you go to, you get it back, right? But then people realize, wait, why is it taking so long?
Yeah.
Because they didn't have the manpower.
Yeah,
And
that's
when
why PSA
somebody-
had to stop taking cards in for what,
exactly
6 months.
So when
Longer, I think.
you tell me a car like if you tell me like this company graded 1 million cards this year, right?
Yeah.
I promise you it's not more than 100 200 graders, and that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
That's I that is so much work if you really think about it. So then when you really understand the concept of like subgrades, okay, now the labeling needs to be make sure. Now there's more information that needs to be handed over to the next guy. And then they go, okay, so it is a little bit of extra work. The label has to be different. All this information has to be different. Our check system, our quality assurance has to be different for subgrades, because the first guy needs to be telling the second guy and the third guy and all this type of stuff. And they're like, but nobody's buying them. Why are we doing it? Right. That's what they say. That's what in their head they said. So when they remove it, I can agree. Yeah, they shouldn't. They should offer no price for it.
Yeah.
I would love that. But on their end, that is a bad business deal. For them, that's quite literally, we are spending more time.
It's more cost.
More cost on their end.
Yeah.
And they're getting paid less to do it.
Right.
You're telling somebody at that point, hey, because in this situation, you are getting what you paid for. In fact, you're getting exactly what you paid for, a graded card. That you were technically paying extra for the subgrade before, right? So saying I agree. I would love free subgrades. I would totally love free subgrades. But the fact is, from a business standpoint, they would literally have to be dealing with absolute like they'd have to hone in on all their stuff. They'd have to make sure all their graders are doing everything, all the information is getting to the correct place, and they're getting paid less to do it, technically. And it sucks, you know. So,
you know how like there is kind of, I want to say mistrust, but you know, amongst, you know, at least the Pokemon community, I'm not sure, I can't talk about the sports card community at all, but do you think what would help like the mistrust? Because a lot of people have mistrust about grading in general. Do you guys have any thoughts of what could help, like, you know, alleviate the mistrust, or, you know, maybe more transparency on either PSA side or CGC side about exactly what the process is that they do, or, you know, how many people they actually have working, you know, behind the scenes, you know, helping with the grade? Have you guys ever like thought about that? Like what can help, you know, just kind of, you know, alleviate any of the mistrust that there is?
Yeah, probably what you said. Maybe not like give out exact numbers of how many employees they have, but more on the lines of, hey, this is a daily process of what the cards go through. PSA on their YouTube channel has a video kind of like that, but it's just
an older one
process.
too, right?
Yeah, it's old.
It's
I
old.
want to say it's like 9-10 years old. Like maybe something a little more updated, and maybe just like, I'm not saying go through their whole secret of this is what we nick off, but like we go by. Do they go by the whole card, like with the magnifying glass, and just go down the line, or they do it by quadrant?
Yeah,
like a small process. Obviously, I don't want them to reveal their whole secret or their whole line by line.
Right. You can't. You
Like
know, there's
system.
just some things you can't.
Right. Right.
That's the thing I'm talking about, though. What secret? Everybody knows how to grade a card, and they're charging you extra.
Do you know how to grade a card? Because I don't.
I mean, there's stencils. You can literally buy stencils that will like show you how the centering is, and then the texture. I mean, the hardest part to me would be like the surface quality. I don't know how to grade that shit, but
I mean, I don't. So the front of the card, is it still 70-30 or is it 60-40? Is the back 60-40?
It depends on the grading company, because I think PSA 70-30, but I think Beckett or CGC, one of them was 60-40.
Yeah. So
it varies from place to place.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder what makes you a qualified grader. Like,
but that's the thing.
Or do you go to a class?
You have to understand, in the last few years, there's been a lot of grading companies to come out. I support one that came out in the last few years.
Right.
TGA.
How do you become a grader?
I tweet about them all the time. I am totally. I have a sponsorship with them. They give me a certain amount of cards a month as long as I promote them. Right. But I like what they do because as a collector, I like what their
like it's something you could get behind on their like. Did they? I obviously you don't have to say like if you can't, but did they kind of like tell you what their process is as you were coming in?
And in fact, you can go to their. They allow people in. Yeah. They allow people into their what do you call it? And you can request, hey, is it possible I could get a tour?
Right.
Is it possible I can get a walkthrough of the process? Things like that. And to me, they're tough graders. They're really tough graders. I'm trying to see if I just happen to have something. My favorite thing they have, for example, is
you like the different colors on the labels that they give, right?
Dude, the flow label is the greatest thing ever. The fact that it matches the card.
Yeah.
They have an artist sitting there who draws out the
sick.
Cards.
That is sick.
And
that is cool.
So when it comes to this concept, yes, there is a level of, it's a new, what do you call it? How many graders they have? I think they just added more graders. They actually just put out a statement. They sent us a statement saying they just added more graders, Eddie. So they're publicly telling us we are adding more graders. We have something going on. But the thing is, I'm very open with them, and I tell them, hey, there is a difference. I don't know the exact number. But once again, very small company. They're not doing more than they're doing like maybe 100,000 cards a year type deal. They're not doing millions and millions of cards type deal. So, but I'm very open with them and say, hey, listen, there are some cards that I want in my collection for my personal collection, i.e., this, for example, this Rayquaza V. I want to display it, so I want it to have a label that looks like the card. That's beautiful to me. Right?
It looks like a sky.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It looks like it's extending the card.
Right.
But I said, hey, when it came to Moonbryon, guess what? This is a value card that I cannot send to you guys because the fact of the matter is, if I want to sell it, somebody's gonna be like, oh, but that's like a TGA 10.
Right.
Who cares?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you were able to tell them that. You had that discussion with them like that.
Exactly. Yeah. And that is a discussion I had with the owner.
Yeah.
I had this discussion with the owner. Hey, Serge, boy, what's good?
What's happening, Serge?
He's still connecting to his audio.
Oh, okay. You're
good.
I
agree with Powder 100%. Some of the guys on the Cardboard Addicts, the other podcast team I'm part of, they're Koba ambassadors, and they're a Canadian-based grading company. Really solid slabs. They look really great, but they've said the same thing. Like we can't, like if we do decide to sell at one point, we have to sell our big high cards or give them to PSA, Beckett, or CGC.
Right.
But it is a gamble for those people who do send in the Moonbryons and all the other cards to them. And I respect those people. Like you guys do you. I really hope those businesses succeed for you, because then you're just wasting money, and I don't want people to do that.
Right.
Exactly. So for me, as somebody who is in a position where I can afford to grade these cards with a company that I can afford to pay for that nice looking label, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm happy for it, because to me, that card looks best when I place it on my desk and I get to look at it and it looks beautiful.
Right.
With that label. And the fact is, say something happens. Okay, cross grade to PSA. All right, cross grade to BGS. If they're a tougher grading company too, so I know that it's not going to be an easy 10 all anywhere.
Right.
Now, here's the thing: are you going to tell somebody in what's it called, what's it called? Are you going to tell somebody in England where they have ace grading from Randolph, right?
No, I would never tell someone to, hey, send it to America.
Exactly, but that's exactly the
money.
point that that's exactly the point I'm trying to make. Are you telling that person, hey, I send it to PSA because you got no value over there?
Right.
You know what I mean? No. Yeah, and the problem is PSA doesn't have a grading system there. They have people that could do it for you that send it to PSA, such as Chloe. You could do it through. They have middlemen and women.
Middle people.
Yeah, so there's middle people that you can go through to PSA, but they also have that option of going to Ace Grading, Randolph's company.
Yeah.
And it's like at the end of the day, most likely the grades are going to be very, very similar.
Right.
Most likely the grades are going to be very similar. If you get the only company that I would be wary of you're going to get a lower grade is probably BGS, because they genuinely
grade tougher.
Are tough graders. So if you get the Ace Grading 10, you're most likely going to get a PSA 10. If you get the TGA 10, you're most likely going to get a PSA 10.
Yeah.
But it really depends on what you want to do with the cards. I want to collect these cards. I want them to look cool. So I send them to a company that has cool looking slabs. That's literally it. If I wanted value on them, okay, well, I'll go to the value company then, you know?
Right.
So we all have our favorites. And a lot of people's favorites just made a huge change. So
yeah.
Speaking of favorites, I was about to say, speaking of favorites,
I was trying to get my mic to work because I don't use Zoom, and I was like, why can I hear these people? So I had to put my wavelength and all that crap, and then I hear Powder with all his beautiful talks about the stuff.
Listen, I'm passionate. Anybody that says I'm not passionate about this, I'm passionate.
At the end of the day, it's all about the money.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly why they stopped doing the subgrades, because they weren't making money from it.
No, they weren't. I think. Okay, so what I think, when I spoke to Matt Quinn at Car Party, he did tell me that they're gonna get rid of subgrades. I'm like, why? And he's like, well, it takes too long to like, I guess, grade and stuff. It's more timing. I guess they looking for fast turnarounds.
Who are you? Sorry, who are you talking to on this?
Matt Quinn, the vice president of CGC at Car Party. He was like buying drinks and everything. I was like,
this guy knows everybody. This guy knows all the presidents.
Let's have a good time. I don't know if you want to
Oh, well, Biden's about to walk behind this guy right here.
You can come over here, Ryan. Wait, Ryan here.
All right. The president is behind Surge.
President Surge.
But I will have Monday. Ian with Ian is here in New York, so we're streaming together.
Dang it!
Well, let me know. I'll come by.
It's not big enough for you, Petter.
I'll let me know. I'll come by.
It starts at nah.
Do you want to sit right there
on the cat tower?
I got nothing better to do. I'll stand around in the background.
Right away.
I'll just stand in the background flexing on people.
I've got a. What's it called? I've got a podcast to attend on Monday. I can't be there. I've got a podcast.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about my own podcast.
Oh, I was too busy. Yeah, out of nowhere.
I got really excited.
I got better things to do. Sorry, Sage.
So what are you guys talking about, CGC? Yeah. So that's what he told me.
CGC changed things up.
He never told me they're getting rid of perfect tens. Honestly, I would have told him,
don't do that.
Not get rid of it. Honestly, I would have told him, keep the perfect tens, and that's the only way you could get subgrades, if you could get a perfect 10. Yeah, bring in the pristine 10, bring the new label and stuff like that, all that stuff like that. Don't get rid of perfect 10. So now, I was just talking about with Slick Rick, TCG Battles. There is only 34 perfect 10 Moonbryons.
We're about to raid Green Tea's house for one of them. We're about to raid Green Tea's house.
It's done. You know what I mean? I do have one. You know?
Yeah, I know you have one too.
So, and Green Tea has one. Green Tea's is pop 24 minus pop 25. Dang. And there's only 34 out there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wish they would have Yeah, just left the perfect tense with the new label, but that's the only way you could get subgrades, and that's it. I mean, that's what they do anyways right now. If you send in with no subgrades, you get a perfect 10. They're giving you subgrades for free.
Yeah, and I like it. I like the perfect, the 10s on them, the label. You know, I was saying how the gold just it pops so nicely against the blue. It just
listen. I'm like, how can I say it? I like the new label, right? But I think they should have involved subgrades. I'm a big fan with subgrades. That's why I kind of chose CGC, because they had subgrades, and then they had the perfect 10s. So now I'm leaning towards Beckett, because Beckett has subgrades and they got black labels. So it'll be my next chase.
Do you think they should have left some remnants of, you know, kind of like what the label was before, some way, somehow, versus kind of like just switching it up completely to more? It looks super modernized, and it reminds me of like a business like appeal versus, you know, more character that how CGC had with the blue labels.
It reminds me of AGS.
Yeah, I think that's what we were saying. That's what we were saying too.
It looks the same thing, and honestly, I'm not. It's okay. So I think they went with a neutral color because a lot of people hated the blue. There's big collectors, there's small collectors, and there's like me, you guys, you know what I mean, that will send to CGC or will not. I think Joe, you do PSA, right?
Yeah, I do usually PSA.
So I mean, because you're in Cali, so it's a little bit easier. I mean, the shipping is probably crazy.
Yeah,
you know, one day you'll get it. Powder likes to support his other YouTubers that he uses, his grading company, and they're a great grading company. You know what I mean? I like that it's unique, its background and stuff like that. But CGC, a lot of people did complain about the blue. I even asked Cool Trainer Ryan. I even asked Pokerev. They love the slab. They love the acrylic slabs. But I was like, why are you guys hating on it? Like the blue.
Windows 95. That Windows 95.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, I like the color change, but I'm not a huge fan of that design. It's like I said, Windows 95 to Windows 2000. I'm like it was a slight upgrade, but it's not the greatest.
And like Eddie Broski said in the chat, Beckett slabs, they're bulky. They're just square.
Should have brought one.
Dude,
yeah.
Another problem I have is the sizing of slabs is important to me. Like Beckett slabs genuinely, like I could fit more PSA slabs together than I can put Beckett slabs together of cards.
Like stacking together?
So annoying.
Yeah,
exactly. And it's just so annoying. Like it's like space is important to people like us who have nothing but cards all over us around it. That's important. That's important to me. And for example, like I said, like Serge mentioned TGA. TGA used the same slabs as PSA does. I could stack them together. That's important to me. Small things like this are important to people, to all collectors. Yes, Eddie, size matters. All right.
Didn't Beckett change their logo and like the label too?
That I'm not sure. I feel like there was some sort of change to it, but
they changed their label coloring system, because it used to be just like if you got a 5 or lower, something like that, it was a white label. 8, 9, 9.5s were 8 and 9s were silver, 9.5s and 10s were gold, and then there was the black label gold. But a lot of people didn't care for the change, and I think they said, okay, we'll keep the white labels. I think that was the big change for them.
Yeah,
because go ahead.
CGC should have, like, before releasing this new label of everyone, they should have asked the community, "Hey, we're thinking of doing this. What do you guys think?"
That's what we were talking about too. Some transparency, something.
Yeah.
Not even transparency, just like kind of, you know, discussing
like a Kickstarter. Literally do a Kickstarter real quick. Just be like, let's see how these do. Hand out samples.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree. I like the CGC, the overall CGC slab, what it's encased in, the card. I think it's a much better quality than PSA, and it's like 100%. Like so much better. 100. Yeah, I agree with that.
That label. That label has a lot of appeal, though.
I cracked the PSA slab, and it was like
so easy.
Cracking the plastic. It was like I could, people use stuff. You could have just like cracked it with your finger, the edge, basically. That's what a PSA.
I never tried because I don't want to mess up my slab.
Breaking a PSA slab.
Serge is so yoked though. He just cracked it with his hand though. That's what I'm saying.
I might try it. Yeah, I might try it now just for
It's
fun.
crazy to crack. Like I tried my best, and I was like, "Yo, this thing is legit." Whatever they use.
Yeah.
Quality.
I mean,
Industrial plastic.
no, because legitimately, you could feel like the CGC slab doesn't have any give. Like, there's no give if you try to mess with that. Like with the, I'm not gonna.
Start doing PSA.
With the
You're hearing it.
I feel it. I feel it.
You feel it.
You could easily crack it.
Yeah, I could. I'm not gonna do this one, but I'm not gonna crack it.
Don't do it. Don't do
Do
it.
I have a PSA slab I could crack for you guys?
No.
It's very easy.
Yeah.
PSA
It
slab.
is.
I just
is.
opened one up. I just opened one up recently. It's super
It's like
easy
asking
to
me
crack.
if I want to see a puppy ran over. I don't want to see it.
He said, "I don't want to see it."
No, and Beckett, you could murder somebody and get away with it.
that.
Beckett is
that's-
legit, man.
Yeah, those things are the actual freaking slab is massive, man.
When I first got my hands on a Beckett slab, I'm like, what the hell?
The corner,
You know,
the
it's
corner is
protected.
so sharp.
Yeah.
Dude,
like a weapon.
Dude,
They just
you can
gave you a
go through,
weapon?
like, dude, a well done steak, cut it in half. Bro, with that
I'm
thing.
telling you, the flickering that we had in
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
no.
Start
Oh,
using
bro.
Beckett slabs.
Dude, the Beckett slabs, like, dude, ninja stars. You guys watch Naruto? That's what they were using. Beckett slabs. And they were using ninja stars, man.
That's hilarious. So this is why Serge couldn't. Hey, Green
I saw
Tea,
that.
don't tell nobody. Just come through and chill, man. Chill.
Chill.
I honestly came home at
What up,
7.
Kinex?
Like, I had a long day, so
Yeah, he's like, I'll come through and chill.
No, dude,
Yeah.
sometimes you just
You're
gotta
no
take
villain.
off, man.
Yeah.
I've been there, man.
Yeah.
I'm streaming tomorrow. Relax.
Green
you know.
tea.
Relax.
Exactly. So I mean, overall, the immediate consensus, there's like a lot of backlash for CGC at the immediate moment. I've speculated that it'll take a little while before everybody kind of comes around. People don't do well with change. It's human nature. So, I think overall it'll be good for the company, their company overall. It's just, the actual collectors,
I was
they're not
thinking
going
it's
to
too
have a good time
soon.
with it right now.
Oh,
It's
okay.
too
What
soon.
about
It's too
you
soon to
guys-
make a change out of nowhere for no reason. That's all. I mean,
you guys ever think about this? What
are they
about?
broke? Do they need money?
I don't know if it was CGC or CSG. What about if CSG?
CSG.
Yeah.
The one they merged with?
The one they merged with, right?
CSG.
So what about if that company was going bankrupt? You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
what's the best thing to do? You gotta combine two
Well, you
companies.
got to make a drastic change out of nowhere,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it seems like y'all said erupt, like no heads up. Hey, what do y'all think? Hey, here's a sample. Hey, nothing. It's just like boom. We're gonna do this. Cross your fingers. Let's see if they like it. And
Yeah.
I mean,
so far, you got half and half.
Green Tea and Billy and Rubik's, they just give me shit every day about. I was like, I
Oh,
tell
you make me throw up.
I looked at all the videos that people made. I was like, listen, I'm gonna make my personal opinion of what I'm gonna do and stuff is when I get when I get my hands on the new label. I want to see how it
Yeah.
looks in person.
Yeah, true,
I want to
true.
get a pristine 10 and I want to get a Gemmin 10 because the pristine 10, the 10 is bigger, blown out. It's like nice and gold flake. You know what I mean? So it looks good in the picture,
Right.
but I do want to see it in person.
Good luck.
I mean, so when I heard this, I told Green Tea, I was like, I'm coming home right now. I'm leaving to work in 2 hours, but I'm gonna do a submission real quick because
When
I did like 2 or 3 submissions. I did, I think, 75.
Why did you do it? Because you wanted the blue labels
I want the blue label. Yeah.
before they go out.
Yeah.
Okay, who's changing the screen?
Did I share it properly?
yes, Jay's the only one. who-
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's showing the Illustrator Pikachu they have there now. Gem in
It
10, the
yeah, it looks
refractor
more
LeBron
professional.
James.
LeBron James.
LeBron
So
James.
I took the pristine 10 and I edited and I just threw
I don't
it
know if
on.
you guys can see it.
Surge, that doesn't count.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. Does
I mean, I just wanted to see how it looks. It actually looks good with a Moonbryon because it has the black in it.
Yeah, and the yellow accents, the Moonbryon colors. I love it.
So, I mean, it's gonna be a rough, like you guys were, like Joey was saying, it's gonna be a long time till people adjust to it, and people just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a change that everybody's gonna have to get used to, whether they like it or not.
Green tea out here talking that mess. Oh, yeah.
Blue's my favorite color, by the way. So
when is this slab
like
change supposed to be taking effect for the people who have submitted?
that's a good question. Yeah.
So they are saying July 12th or July 15th. So let's say you already have a submission. You have to contact customer service and say that you want the new slab, you want the new labels. So they're going to say, okay, we're going to put your stuff on hold because they're not doing new labels until the 12th or the 15th. You could check on the website. But that's why I sent it in right away, because I'm like, all right, we still got like 3 or 4 weeks left.
Yeah.
That sounds like a nightmare.
I'm gonna get some more blue labels. Maybe you get some more.
Serge's like, I don't want the new shit. Just give me my usual shit.
Just give me the goods.
Give me the goods. Give me. Hurry before y'all stop.
Well, they do so good with Japanese. I sent in like so many Japanese, even like full arts. I'm like, I think in the long term, the things are gonna go up. People are gonna want the blue label. You know what I mean? People.
Yeah.
I was like,
if it goes extinct, obviously it's gonna be worth money in the future.
I was gonna sell a couple stuff. You know what I mean? Like I have this Perfect 10. Origin.
Oh, he just whips it out of nowhere. Like, I just got this.
I just got this one.
Like, yeah.
I'm just waiting for him to whip out the real goods.
What goods? I don't got no
Bye,
goods.
Gonzo.
I mean, we got.
What are you doing under that desk?
Gonzo, I'm glad you got
over here. Not the baby. Not the baby.
Yeah, I brought the baby.
A good amount of ends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, TamFam, do you think people will want the blue label 9.5 or 10? So, okay, TamFam, let's say you have, a good question right here. Let's say you got Raikou, Suicune, and Entei 9.5, and you want them obviously in a 10. Right. So, obviously, you're going to send this over to get a 10.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and I don't know about the value, you know what I mean? I don't know if, like, we always said it. Everybody said it, like, 9.5 CGC is a PSA 10 all day long. So that's what, like, so they're basically copying PSA.
Yeah. But even then, like, how do you feel about that? Because they're going from the 9.5 to the 10, people are going to be like, oh, well, it was a 9.5. Do you think that's going to be in the back of their mind? We were kind of speculating on whether a PSA 10 will still have a little bit more value on a regular Gem Mint 10 from CGC. Well, will you think they'll be about even, or will still be under? You would have to get that pristine 10 in order for it to be a little bit more valuable than the PSA.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you I was gonna say this if I was streaming today, but I'll say it tomorrow to my subscribers. If you have perfect 10s, you got pristine 10s, CGCs, keep them. Do not reslab them. Hold it for like 5 years, and then think about what you want to do. Because
I agree with Serge in the sense of if you have the pristine 10 with the gold, right?
Keep
it. Yeah. If you have the 9.5, then I think it's worth converting.
No. Then it's up to you if you.
Yeah.
Listen, if you have a 9.5 with subgrades, keep it. If you have a 9.5 with no subgrades, then it's
pointless.
Switch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now we have to decide, is that a 10 or is that one of those sketchy 10s that used to be a 9.5?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we also don't know how the market will react.
Right. That's what I was going to say.
We genuinely don't know. We have to quite literally wait to see what goes up. At the moment, the price of 9.5s is going up.
Right.
It is. Naturally, it is, because they just know that the concept of seeing a 10 is going to add value in people's eyes. That's it.
Yeah.
So because of that, the price of 9.5s is going up. I've seen 9.5s that were $700 going for $850 on eBay. You know what I mean? Now, is that feasible? Will that hold? Will that, once converted to 10, actually mean, okay, it's worth $850? or is it just going to fall back to where the 9.5 was? You know, and we don't even know. Yeah, you know what I mean? You don't know. At the end of the day, it's
if you look at 9.5 CGC, it looks like a 10. It doesn't.
Yeah, and Chris Pi TCG was saying no one will be able to know though if it was a 9.5. You know,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the whole problem here.
But then that's what I just said. The integrity of every single 10 after, you know, obviously when new cards come out, like, okay, this card came out after the fact, you know, of their change, so it's impossible for it to be a 9.5 ever. But does every other card before that lose a little bit of integrity? Like, oh, this might have been a 9.5, this might have been a 10.
That sounds just like the YouTube monetization change.
No, I think it's a little less drastic than that.
They made
or more drastic. I should say.
They made that YouTube change for people that do shorts all day long.
Yeah,
that's it. Because if you're a shorts channel, you don't need memberships. Simple. You know?
At the end of the day, YouTube wants to make money off of you. That's it.
Yeah. They want you on the platform. They want people to come
because they know there's people out there that are getting views off of shorts, but they're not hitting that like original mark. But they're getting views. Right. So YouTube's like, we want to make money off this, and they're going to. You know, that's what it is.
Anything to keep people and more creators on the platform in order to keep more people on the platform. You know, and if they make it a little bit easier for you to get memberships or super chats, that's still them, you know, getting 30% of whatever you get from that anyways, and keeping you on the platform and keeping more people watching the shorts at 3 a.m. in the morning.
I really do think it's their reaction from Kick, from TikTok, and all these other new
competing
companies. Yeah,
absolutely.
The thing is to be quite frank though, it's just not going away. Anybody who thinks like YouTube's it's not going away. The fact of the matter is YouTube isn't YouTube, it's Google. That's what it is. That people are such idiots when they think about things like this. They're like, oh well, YouTube. I'm like, no. None of these companies are competing. It's Google. You are competing with Google. Yeah. You are not going to compete with Google. The reason why Twitch is where it is because Amazon doesn't care about Twitch.
No.
Amazon treats Twitch. It's like, oh, we own that. That's it. We own that, right? If you look up anything on Google, you find YouTube videos because they're intertwined, and that's what it is.
That's why you got a Gmail account.
Can they improve their live system? 1000% they could take things from Kick and Twitch and improve their live system. But none of this is going away. None of this is going away.
Absolutely not.
They started to improve. Look at that membership, gifting memberships.
Yeah.
We asked for memberships, they give it to us.
Yeah.
If they give me a free membership a month because I have YouTube Premium, so many people are sold.
Yeah.
So many people are sold.
And I'm so glad that, I don't know about if you guys noticed, but the little heart in the chat that people could tap, that shit is gone. I'm so happy that that's gone. I was bitching about that.
Is it gone? I was dealing with that the other day.
On my side, it's gone.
Channel.
What?
I still had it in my channel.
No,
I have it on Tuesday.
So you can see it on mobile. You can see it on mobile apparently.
It's a beta.
Now people are tapping it.
It's a beta version
right. So it's gone. It's gone from my chat. I don't see it in my chat right now, and it kept getting in the way of reading. And I was bitching about it for the past 2 weeks or something.
You can't read already as it is.
I know exactly, and I was like, "This is making it more difficult, man."
So speaking of CGC, Opossumba just posted a video, and I can't wait to watch it later.
Awesome.
But it's Idiot's Guide to CGC Standards.
He made a post saying that you should just upgrade. He did make a post saying you should just upgrade. Yeah. Straightforward. So that's his opinion.
Yeah.
But I think he's doing that because he knows there's people that are buying up 9.5s to pump the market. So he's like, instead of letting these flippers have it, make your own money. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah. He's been very clear about that since CGC made their announcement.
Yeah. And I agree. I totally agree. Don't take any less for it. Don't take any less for it because if you know you can flip it, you know you can flip it.
Right.
So yeah, that's what people are doing.
So speaking of that, I went on eBay you know, just to see how the market is doing. The perfect 10 Moonbreon was going for like 2,700 back when me and Green Tea got it. I already see people posting it. Like I said, there's only 34 out there.
Right. It's low pop.
Somebody already posted 30 for 5,500.
Jesus.
It's gonna go. It's gonna rise.
Yeah, it's just gonna keep going.
Okay, for 9.5 Umbreon,
I need to crack my slab open then.
So 9.5 Moonbreon right now, there's 2 days left on this bid, 785. It's gonna finish at 900. It's gonna finish at 900.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
the price
For
is just going up.
9.5?
Yeah. So that's my point. Opossum Bud is right. Why are you selling these things to people that are gonna flip them? Sell them yourself. Sell them yourself.
So like people are gonna be mad at me. I'm sure. Like Olympic Peninsula. Well, people. I wanted to like raffle off some of my slabs, but then I was like,
let me wait on this a little bit.
It back, and I'm gonna see what's gonna happen because all 9.5s with subgrades.
So you're talking about your usual plain Jane slabs that are now gonna triple in value just because they got the blue one?
I'm talking about like the Espion, the Garatina, Rayquaza.
What the hell? Your big bangers?
Yeah.
You know, so like, stuff like this. You know.
Yeah.
I was thinking about giving those.
That's fair though. I think it's fair. I think it's totally fair.
It's a smart
I think
business decision.
Why anybody that's getting angry at that, I'm sorry that you're getting angry about it, because the fact of the matter is this is about the money. Okay, that's what this is about. All right. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. But seriously speaking,
no, you're not. Shut the hell up. You ain't kidding at all.
But there is truth to it.
No, there's truth.
You're not wrong. Money
we as content creators, as content creators around our size, don't have unlimited funds. We don't. Okay, so at the end of the day, like why should we sit around and go, oh, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and sell this at last year's pricing. I don't have to do it. I don't have to do it. I can make the decision to go forward and hold on to it and say, oh, next week this is definitely going to be $900. That's it. You know, like I'm going to sell it at that. Sorry. That's life.
Yeah. But speaking of not having extra funds, don't forget on feetfinder.com 026 feet. You can find me there. You know, I need the funds.
I'll take some super chats right now.
Put some socks on, you animal.
Where's Lauren?
All right. I'm gonna
back you up with my head.
I'm gonna say this as nicely as possible, right? So I have a Twitter following, right? I use Twitter, and there's somebody on Twitter that replies to a lot of my tweets regularly, right? And they're supportive of my content or whatever, but it's somebody that clearly is, you know, using their Twitter for promotion of whatever, right? I accidentally clicked on their profile one time.
Accidentally.
All right. It was nuts. And pun intended.
Was it nuts or was it
pun intended? Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
pun intended. Yes. And they support me regularly. So it's like when you said that, bro, people are making some good money off of their feet. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Some people are making good money off their feet.
I'm willing.
No. Powder, man. No.
That's how Gonzo makes all his money. What do you mean?
I show my butthole for free.
No. I said this a long time ago. If I was a female, I'll be all over those websites.
Oh, dude, no, I mean,
what? That was in person? Are you joking? 100%. Nobody wants to see this. But if you put the
I was just about to ask Powder, why do you got to be a female? And then I just seen girls' faces, and I was like, oh.
It is there. No, but there's some guys that
Green Tea, you're welcome.
There's so many guys that are like successful on those like things. But obviously, the market is smaller in that situation.
Poketuber edition coming out this fall, guys.
Smaller is the word you want to use for that.
Jay, don't do it. I just want to know how much. I just want to know how much a psychologist costs.
Mine's free because I'm a vet.
Oh, you.
I saw her yesterday. She was.
Thank you for your service, bastard.
Serge over here.
My work provides a therapist for me, so it's all good.
What's up, Ray?
My work is what makes therapists.
I
You
am.
might have provided
I
me
think
with.
I'm gonna need an adult drink for the rest of this show. Be right back.
Steven, yes.
Yeah. So we still need to plan the Gonzo After Dark stream.
I'm
so
trying to watch my mouth, by the way.
That stream is gonna get everybody kicked off. What did I just tune into? Said Dan.
Gonzo started it. Gonzo started this whole
Gonzo started
I
it.
regret not a damn thing.
Everybody, do not talk about Car Party. All right.
Nobody.
Dan-
Dan's over it. I'm sure he's over it.
He's
Card party.
He's gonna bring Deep Pocket Monster here. He's gonna yell at me.
Hold on. I should have card party playing every single time that Dan comes into the chat. Hold on.
Yeah.
1 second, guys. All right, here we go.
I believe in you. You got this.
I can't
I
hear
can't hear it.
Can you hear it?
No.
Bluetooth.
Oh, no way. It's not on Bluetooth. Okay,
He's
here.
over
Hold
here jamming,
on.
and we're like,
Hold on. Let me turn this all the way up.
Nah, bro. It's probably in the ear.
No, this is connected to my
No. I'm talking about the phone where you listen. It's not in the speaker.
I don't. More? Better? Is that better? Really? That's fucking lame. It's a great song though.
oh yeah, it's a banger.
RIP ears. Everybody can hear it then. I hear it. They're all saying I hear it.
Well, then we can't hear it. It must
hear
be
it.
going. It must going through on the stream, but not for us.
That's
or whatever.
strange. That's weird. Why wouldn't it come through for you guys? Pause. Oh, I know why. Never
you're an
mind.
idiot?
Yes.
Well, whatever's going on. I have to play it.
Leonhard just posted. A perfect 10 that Metal Charizard. He just said with CGC recent changes, this will be the only perfect 10 ever. That's pop 1.
That's crazy.
That is.
I agree with you. And if you have the pristine 10, don't change it.
Don't touch the pristine 10.
If you have the 9.5, then it's just on you.
Because a 10's already a 10. Why would you change it?
If I have a 9.5, my preference would be to pay the $5 to get the 10. That's what my preference would be. But
okay, Powder. But if you have a 9.5 with no subgrades, remember subgrades are vintage now. Why would you switch a 9.5 with subgrades that you?
So here's my thing:
more money in the long run than going to a 10.
I have a question though. All right, how long are they keeping this submission to upgrade going? That's an important aspect to it too.
You would think that would be a permanent thing.
Is
it forever? Can I continue?
I would think so, but I don't know. That's just my speculation.
Honestly, I think what's going to happen is they're going to see a big downfall in people submitting, or they're going to see a big rise. You know, people are going to try to send the 9.5s to get a 10 and stuff. But they're just going to flood the market. The pop report is just going to be disgusting on the 10 now.
Yeah.
Right.
It is. Like there's what, 7,000 per PSA 10 Moonbreons. That's
okay. For example, say somebody comes to me tomorrow, right, and goes, "Here's a 9.5 Moonbreon. There's subgrades on it, $700. Do I buy it?"
Okay, so look, Green Tea said, I think the upgrade is only discounted through September. So
yeah,
it's $5.
But even on the website, it's going to be a 10 regardless.
Well, no. I'm talking about to I think switch the slabs.
Right. Just to upgrade the label is $5, but on the website, if you look at it, it will be a 10.
Oh, $10?
No,
Yeah.
10. It will be a 10 if you look at it on the pop report.
No, so each what's it called? You know how each card has an ID on it? That ID is converted to 10 on the website. No matter what. So your 9.5 is already considered a 10. It's just will it matter that the slab is not or won't? You know what I mean? So it's like at that point, is there even a reason to even upgrade? Because like, should I even upgrade? Because if 9.5s are already considered 10s, then what the heck does it matter? Why?
And I agree with that statement too, because if you're a collector, and most people, like you were saying, it's going to be vintage at this point. The subgrades are vintage, so therefore the 9.5s are going to be vintage.
I mean,
so I think a lot of people would like to see, oh look, I have a 10, but it says 9.5. So, but that's only going to be for people who know what it is. How many people in 10 years are going to know a 9.5 is actually a 10? 9. You bastard! I'll give you my firstborn child.
That's a solid 8. That's a solid 8.
That's an 8.
Bro, did you see what Pocket pulled the other day?
Yeah, he pulled that.
He pulled it.
Yeah, from the ETB that I sold him.
Oh, does that hurt?
How salty are you?
How does that feel?
It was a really rough looking ETB. Like I have a very pristine one, right? I have like a nice one. And I was
ain't shit in that one though.
Let me get rid of some like thing to have some extra
you
crack.
did not open it.
I would have opened it on my channel too. It was that bad.
You could have made a video opening that sucker.
Yeah, man. You could have.
Or you hit 15,000. You could have
been you.
No, yeah, and with the rising of team up, why would no? Why?
Yeah. Oh, hold on, but this is Japanese though.
Yeah, just
that's Japanese. Wait, you pulled that at in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I was there.
I was there.
I was there in spirit.
I was there.
I was there.
Everybody saying powder, show me an ETB.
The live stream, okay? I was there the whole time.
Hold on. Powder, I could just face. Next time you do these type of transactions, talk to me first.
Consult with
I got
Surge.
a story after Surge.
Dude, I literally said, let me just sell this so I can get what's it called? So I can have some extra cash.
Right.
Card party.
Right.
That's it.
So
That's
many
literally
people
why.
I know, bro.
I'm
So
like,
many people
I have 2 of these. One's in pristine condition. This one's in terrible condition.
Right.
And it's a good chunk of money too.
Yeah. So I was like,
it's an easy sell.
So you're saying you needed a loan, right? I'm only 30 minutes away.
I mean, hey, what's up, Surge? I'll hit you up later.
Loan with like 75% interest, bro. This guy.
He gonna send people to your house in the middle of the night if you don't pay back.
He's gonna be
Why do I feel like I have
He was
sucker
like, all
written
right,
over
this
my
is all I
forehead.
need you to do is take a nap on my couch.
God dang. No, Powder, I got a story for you, bro. Okay, I relate because it's like sickening. It almost, I mean, Powder's a great guy. It might be different for you. I have a similar situation, but it was more close to home. It was a coworker. He's the one who got me back into Pokemon, essentially. He's the one who
sell me a mustache, right?
But anyway, he Hidden Fates tins. We go to GameStop. I buy 5 of them.
Oh, fuck off.
I go to, yeah, no, just listen.
No,
hear me,
I would be livid.
Hear me out. Dude, I got sick to my stomach. I'm not kidding. I got a headache. I had to go to sleep. I was pissed. I was just
You've been so mad you just go to bed.
No, literally, like I got a headache and I was like, I don't know. I gotta go. I woke up the next morning. Immediately, I was just like, I remembered, and it was just like regret. But anyway, 5 tins. I go to GameStop. He doesn't want to go out and hunt for Pokemon. I was out every lunch break, bro, going to GameStops for my 1-hour lunch break, going to GameStops, Best Buy. I hit up 5 stores every lunch break for like months straight throughout the craze. I'm not kidding. That's how I got most of my product because it would get wiped off the shelf.
Yeah.
So I go to GameStop. They got 5 Hidden Fates tins. I grabbed 2 of them because I was a very firm believer in the rule back in the day. Don't snag all the freaking products. So I grabbed 2 tins, and the GameStop clerk, me and him were real close. He's the one who got me my Pokemon sign in the background. He's the one who got me most of my posters and stuff. He gives me a lot of the GameStop like promotional posters and stuff. But anyway, I go back after work with my friend because I told him, bro, they might have some more left. Let's go. So I take him with me. They had all 3 left. I buy them. He bought 1, or no, he didn't have the money at the time. So he was like, man, I really wish. Yeah,
I know
I really
where this
wish,
is going.
I really wish I could have bought one. So I was like, bro, just pay me back later. Go grab one in the back seat. I'm driving. I'm driving the car. He's in the passenger seat. He just reaches around and grabs one. Later that night, he texts me pictures and he pulled the fucking Charizard.
Dude,
Powder is finally not on the receiving end of something.
Dude, honestly speaking though, like on my channel, I give every time I give away stuff, it's always the big hit.
Right.
It's always the big hit.
That one's different. That's hidden page.
What are you opening?
Freaking Charizard. That's hidden page freaking Charizard.
No, I mean like Ken comes to your. Oh, what is that? What the heck? Oh, okay, that's a good hit. That's a good hit.
Oh, you opened a pack?
That's a good hit.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good hit. But like for like Ken X, he shows up to your streams. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you guys see him.
Yeah, Ken's in here somewhere right now.
Yeah, Ken shows up to mine. Pulled Miriam. What's it called?
Altart.
Yeah, in the middle
Crazy
of the craze.
cactus.
In the middle of the craze. What's it called? When it comes to just 2 weeks ago, somebody what's it called? Katrina. She shows up to my stream. She's Canadian, right?
Katrina.
Nothing but full art trainers. That's what I collect. And Iona was one of them. Grusha, Boss's Orders, all this crazy stuff from one box. 2 special illustrator art.
Powder, get to the point because they're opening packs. Hurry.
No. This is good. Tell stories and open packs. That's fine.
No, I want to watch the packs. I can't listen to them if you're opening packs.
Why?
I'm listening.
Why can't you listen?
I open packs and tell stories.
Why can't you listen?
I'm listening. Sorry, Powder. Go.
Multitasking.
I'm gonna multitask.
The point is, I give away a lot of my stuff that ends up having hits. What are you gonna do? But at the end of the day, I made somebody's day.
But that's different because you gave it away to supporters and stuff.
So
this was just my friend.
Fuck your friend.
Pocket told me that's his favorite set. That Pocket told me that is his absolute favorite set, right? And then later he messaged me saying like that was my 5,000 subscriber stream, right?
Team up.
So
the team up.
The team up.
That was his anniversary too, wasn't it?
Yeah. So he told me that was like his anniversary stream. It's his favorite set. So when I think about it like that, I am so happy.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, definitely. You got to give him that card basically. Like it came from you. Like that card
to an extent, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sure, and you didn't know, like it wasn't
sure he paid me $300 for it, but at the end of the day, he paid me $300 and got
a steal.
And $800 out of it. Yeah, it's a $900 raw card or something at this point.
No, I'm saying that's the steal for the ETB in general.
Oh, the ETB was so busted. I gave the discount.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I priced one, and it was way more than that. It was way
too.
Do you still Pokemon fun? Probably, yes, kind of.
I love Team Up, by the way. I love Team Up.
When I get 5,000, I'm gonna buy it if you have it still.
He opened that Team Up.
Yeah, Bob really wants it, so we'll see.
Surge. I donated my only Team Up tag team card I have to the challenge. If you get what I'm saying, you know. I don't know if it's public or whatever. I just don't. Yeah.
See, Time Fam. She's like, if you're itching to open packs, I got to get my Friday in. You know, my Friday stuff in, you know.
Yeah, I mean, when's the last time I opened packs? Like 2 days ago? Actually, no. 2 days ago. My son.
Y'all want me? Okay, fine. I gotta get packs. Damn it.
Ray, I appreciate you in the $1 super chat, man. What's happening?
Bro, I ain't opening a single thing, bro. What the heck?
Jay,
on somebody else's stream where I'm not gonna dime from it? You think I'm opening packs? Absolutely
Powder.
Because
you little.
Jay, I see you have the question up on the YouTube. Anyone ask any questions yet?
Open up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got Rainbow.
We have questions. SDC said thoughts on concept of the 1 Master Ball card per box in Japanese 151.
Yeah, Powder. I'm not opening packs either.
I
don't have any.
If I pull an alt card, everybody drinks. Powder's gonna drink his protein shake.
Hell yeah!
Protein shake. I got my protein shake right there.
I gotta go get it. Yo, like Gonzo can't. Gonzo can't.
It's like so many people at Card Party were like so chill about that, right? But like maybe it's because we're all like nerds or whatever. I don't know. But
fuck
like,
that apple.
Whenever I'm with like you know like friends outside of the hobby, and I tell them like or like and they find out like oh yeah I don't drink. They're like
ooh. Green tea.
So weird.
Weird. That's so weird. Yeah, I used to have that same problem. Then
Powder, open a pack.
Green tea said,
"You just made money. Open a fucking pack."
Well, Jay made money.
I mean, you'll get it later.
Jay's gonna have to.
I have to give some. I have to gift you some memberships, man. What the fuck you're?
Come on, Surge. Come on.
Another one, man. Surge, what you doing, man?
Surge. Do it. No, you.
Even though I have the 500 subs, I still don't have enough watch hours to get the super chats and all that.
Gonzo wants to take it.
Pull cards away, bro.
Gonzo,
Dude,
I'm so glad Catch 'em All Gaming could donate that slab for your
Yeah, me too.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Catch 'em all gaming's awesome.
Ready? V-Star Power activate!
He just made money open a pack. The life of a Poketuber, said TCG verse. But Green Tea, appreciate you on the $9.99. Powder will never see a cent.
Thank you.
I'm just kidding.
But back to the question from SDC. I can care less about the Master Ball thing depending on the Pokemon it's on. Because it's just a reverse rare and it's a different pattern. That's it.
But it's like a new treasure hunt in the set. If you think
Surge
about
out.
it, because you get that like Pikachu. Obviously, I love Pikachu. That's my number one favorite.
I think that's the most expensive one.
I know it's cliche. I know it's cliche, but Pikachu is always going to be my favorite. And yeah, obviously it's the most expensive one. But I'm just saying, like, how many of that card is going to be printed? I mean, it'll be
on the Master
obviously
Ball.
Right, exactly. It
right,
makes it a little bit more rare.
Some of those?
Yeah, but that's my point.
It
all depends on what Pokemon it is when I'll care about it. But and then that I'm neutral. So
I mean, here's the thing. There's going to be common ones and uncommon. You know, like really easy ones to pull or really hard ones to pull. Here's my thing,
though. I think there's a lot of things
Surge,
that
you're madman.
Pokemon does for Japan that they'll never do here. For example,
like God packs, they won't.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And so like it could totally end up being like terrible. In like we could get a Master Ball every pack.
It's speculated they don't even know what they're doing yet with the Master Ball in the English set.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so it could be super different.
Right.
Dude, look at the amazing rares. Do you remember when those came out in Japan? People were like, "Oh, amazing rares! Like these are going to be tough to get." Like, bro,
I was getting them like candy.
You pull them like nothing. You pulled them like nothing.
Right. It was exciting at first, and then you realized.
And then here's the thing with amazing rares was they clearly had a plan for long term, and then they were like, "Oh, let's go into the Radiance instead."
Crazy. In 4 months, I see you.
Because the last amazing rare set we got was Yveltal. It was Yveltal, Kyogre, and I forget what other Pokemon it was.
I don't remember either.
It was Shining Fates. Shining Fates was the last one that had it.
Come on, y'all.
Jirachi? Was Jirachi that one?
That was wasn't that a Vivid? That was Vivid.
I think
that wasn't Jirachi. Was Vivid. It was
Yveltal.
Reshiram. That's what it was. Reshiram. So
sense.
they clearly did 3 of those to put the others, the opposite ends, somewhere else. You know, they probably wanted to do Xerneas, Zekrom, and Groudon and put them in somewhere else. But they were like, we're not going to do this. So I was like, all right, whatever.
I'm out.
What do y'all think about the 151?
Hey, Ray, I'm glad they got to you, man.
All right, here, I'll open another
go,
one.
Who's opened 151 here so far? I know Surge has.
I haven't had the chance, but I've seen plenty of people, and it's beautiful.
Surge, how did you like it?
I love it.
I love it too. I need the binder.
Open it.
Oh, you're gonna
I need the
open
binder
it?
box. I don't have any 151. I was like, motherfuckers, you guys ran out of it. It ran out so quick.
You sold all of it. You didn't keep any for yourself.
Bro, have you seen how much?
Because I thought I was gonna get a little bit more.
Have you seen how much some of these guys are selling boxes for? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's getting stupid.
So,
but
so 151. I have a story about some of my friends being assholes on Whatnot. So they realized someone.
Oh, imagine that, assholes on Whatnot. That's rare.
So they were on a stream to promote a friend of ours, and I won't say their name on here because I don't want them to go to that streamer and be like, "Oh, that person sucks ass." It wasn't the streamer that was being the problem. It was
Let's go, Jay.
It was the buyers. So she was doing bids on 151, and they were starting at the normal price. They were starting at like $8. I guess so. I don't know this because I don't use Whatnot anymore, but I guess they have automatic bids up on Whatnot. So they were bidding to make this dude buy these cards for $100 a pack.
Damn, that's crazy.
If
that's
you want
terrible.
to, but whose fault is it? Is it her fault for not stopping it, or is
I want that poster.
I think it's the buyer's fault. Like you should have been watching the stream yourself because you're the one who put the automatic bid on. Yeah. I think it's hilarious. Like, hey man.
People be wilding on there using their money though. That's crazy. It's a wild platform. Hold on. Daniel, aka Pop, appreciate you on the membership. Thanks for membering up, man. Go ahead.
It's it's your money at the end
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
day. Right?
Yeah.
It's your money. Nobody is forcing you to spend it that way. I am
That's
just
why I think
advising
it's
you.
funny.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why-
advising you to not be an idiot and don't spend your money that
Don't
way. I'm
open
not
up
telling you
Pokemon
not
cards
to do
either,
it.
guys.
I'm just advising you. Saying you're
I am
being
not
an
a
idiot.
financial advisor. Don't spend $100 on a pack of.
What
That's
is that, Serge?
Serge, have you guys seen the boxes
What's the
opened up?
binder?
I know Ryan
Like
and
a
Rev just finally opened them
Japanese-
up.
Yeah.
It's a
What
little
the
binder.
hell? That looks rinky dink as
I
hell.
should have got some of them too. I was like, I won't get them. I should have got like at least 5 of them.
Dang, Jay, you just got bangers laying all over
But
the table.
yeah, I wish I could get my hands on some Japanese 151, but I can't because
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
tried to
willing
get a
to
booster
spend.
box too. And yeah, they're supposed to be 40, 50 bucks.
Yeah.
That's it. And they're
I'm not
like,
willing
what,
to spend the
160,
money that
almost
people are asking
200.
for.
Am I wrong? How much does it
Is that
cost
a-
me right now to go get one?
Anywhere
least a
between
kidney.
135 and 180, I would say.
Okay, see, it's almost peaking at 200, 180. Are you sure?
99% of the time, we're
And it's a
opening
$50
25 cents of
product
cardboard. We
in
can't talk about how
Japan?
much to spend.
I mean,
It
one
all
on
depends
one
on how
not
much
180.
you want it.
Yeah.
On Whatnot, 180 is the going price. On Whatnot,
Yeah.
180 is the going
That's
price. The person
stupid.
I bought from, I got my. They're not in yet. Apparently, he's saying customs is holding them for whatever reason, and apparently that's an issue going all across the board.
I heard there's a lot of issues with this particular set this time. Actually, I don't know why.
Damn, Customs
Yeah.
wants to make bank.
Yeah, they know. They've been keeping an eye on the market
Yeah,
too.
it's like, all right, Pokemon's coming in.
So I was told 130 a box, and when I sold my boxes, I sold them at 130 plus shipping.
Yeah,
That's what I did.
yeah,
I said
Yeah.
I'm not opening these for more than whatever
Yeah.
I bought them for.
yeah.
Because to me, I've told you guys, I don't care about the money of it. Ooh, very nice.
No
Very
way.
nice.
Yes,
Little
go, Serge,
Pikachu.
You got the Pikachu.
Dibs. Call dibs.
Ooh.
Sign
Very
it for me and
beautiful.
send it to me, okay?
I already called
Thank
dibs.
you. Love you.
This one.
No, I said dibs in my head before you
I'm
did.
a Powder. I'm the same way. When I do the
Oh,
main
no,
thing to grade through
wiggly
PSA
dog.
with some of my friends,
Yeah,
I don't charge them. I
You
just
got
charge
Eddie
them.
up in
Okay,
the house?
where
cause
if it's
Yo.
$15 a
Eddie.
card, it's $15 a card. That's
right.
That's it. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no reason for me to do that.
With
to,
mine,
to my viewers.
mine were
Yeah.
about 150 to pre-order them, but that's because I get them literally the day that they're released in Japan.
yeah.
So I know on front end, I'm getting them because that's like the day I'm getting them. But at the same time, I'm trying to source something so I can get them to be fucking cheaper because that's ridiculous.
Well,
He's
that's
like,
Joe.
I can hear the frustration in your voice, bro. You're like,
Joey,
Yeah.
I get them exactly the same thing, like Friday,
Yeah,
like Saturday, but
Uh-huh.
I paid 150
Yeah.
this time.
yeah, yeah. It's
you
just
have
how
to
it
pay
is.
a little extra premium to get them.
Yo,
I think
Japanese
it's
is
just
a scam.
the thing is this set is just the anomaly.
Yeah.
Like at the moment, that's what it is. This is one of those sets.
going crazy.
It's just one of those sets.
And
that's gonna be
honestly, I
crazy.
had so much fun opening it on the channel too, and I regret nothing.
Yeah,
I regret
there you go.
nothing. It's like, I spent bank. I don't care.
Yeah, I regret nothing on them.
Yeah, Japanese is the biggest scam in Pokemon right now. 100%. Imagine, all right, I hate paying more than 115 for a new set. Like I hate it. If I can't pre-order for less than 115, I'm not buying it. Fuck that. Like the most I think I paid is like 109.
What if
and
you
that was
ain't got
because
nothing to open up though? You
no,
need
no,
to do
listen.
something.
Eddie
most
always
I-
comes
the
in with
most
some
I
wild
paid-
ass theories though. For real, I
know,
want to hear
I'm
it.
saying,
I want to
He
hear
gets
it.
me into
So-
the deepest wormholes.
So imagine just being okay with paying 150 through 170 for a box.
Hmm.
That you're only gonna get 3 SIRs, one secret rare. Like that's not cool. Yeah, fuck that. I literally
Is that your conclusion?
rather wait.
I was expecting
Yeah.
something more climatic.
If you guys
Oh,
want
no,
singles,
there's
I have
no
a place I
climatic.
could get singles at.
and like but think about it. Like,
Pokemon singles,
the
I mean.
Charizard SIR is $150 right now on eBay. Why not just buy the Charizard SIR, call it a day, wait for the English?
That's a trash
because
ass
everybody's
artwork.
skeptical to see if it's
Yeah,
gonna
but
go
at
up
the
or
end of the day,
down.
at the
or
end of the day,
fluctuate.
that goes for everything. Really.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
No,
I tell,
it does, but it doesn't because at least in English, I can open up a Paldea Evolve box, get
Do it.
2 SIRs.
Do it then real quick.
Yeah,
Don't
Yeah.
be bad.
nah,
Talk
I'm
about
good.
it.
Put your
I'm
put your
good, I'm
Pokemon
good.
where your mouth is.
But
So-
hold on, before I continue though, am I allowed here? I mean, it's only card party people in here. Am I allowed?
What?
No, let me mute you real
What
quick.
do
Hold
you
on.
mean? Are you?
Luxury Bulk, is that you, man? Hey, you got your government name.
Luxury,
You got your
good,
government
baby?
name.
Ricky Hernandez. Wait, who's
Ricky was good, baby.
Which one is he?
Fun. Yeah, unless I'm getting a box like Pokken Funds, I don't want it.
Luxury Ball Guy? Show yourself.
Honestly, it's hard because everybody knows.
Yeah, but he's not using his name, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, well, why'd you say he's using his government name?
Because he
joined on his
was.
government name. He joined on his
He
government name.
doesn't see anything.
Oh, what's up? I thought you were talking about chat.
Hold on,
My
I
bad.
need to turn off the blurriness.
Eddie was filming something recently. It just blurred everything out, huh? You're over here taking
I
certain pictures, huh? Sending us to baby mama.
I had to blur it out because of work, man. My work is so fucking annoying, bro. Like, obviously everyone in the world hates their job, but I can't stand my fucking job.
I love my job.
I love my job.
Yeah, my job's the best in the world.
Yo, I drive in at 5 a.m. with a fucking smile on my face, and I come home, I drive with a smile on my face too.
Yeah, because you get to drive a freaking train and push. Just shut up.
Yeah, that's y'all. I hate my fucking job.
Do you think? All right,
I don't even have a job anymore.
Are you doing Metro
Can I have
North?
a job?
Serge, are you doing Metro
I'll
North?
take one of y'all's jobs.
All right,
Do you think? I wonder if I've ever been on a train that, like, because I used to be on them a lot. I used to do it a lot.
He doesn't drive public trains or like.
No, I don't. I fix track.
Yeah, he's like a
Oh,
construction
you just fixed the
trainer.
track?
Yeah,
bro, dude, one time.
He's been working on the railroad all the live long day, guys.
This guy, dude. Next time I have any issues, next time there's delays, I'm texting you, buddy. I swear, I'm texting you.
I've been working on the railroad. Sergio, you need a railroad emoji at this point.
For real, you need a choo-choo train with like Pikachu popping out. I got you, Serge. I'll hit you up later.
It's fine. I'm selling.
Hey, look at you.
He's selling a CGC 10.
Wait, is that the Japanese one? The Japanese ones are
Only
going
Serge
crazy.
would sell a Slab.
Yo,
Steven
by the way,
Facts.
shout out Dan Wisehole. Look at
Community
this.
chat.
I got it from Slab City.
We're not doing trades over community chat.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that the 9.5s, I was hunting on Mercari. I was like, everybody's gonna be on eBay right now. I'm going to Mercari. And I got some deals, bro. I got some deals, dude.
Yo, I was on Mercari looking up Bakugans earlier.
Dude, I'm on Mercari. I am a schmuck on Mercari. I offer like the lowest.
Mercari's legit. I thought that stuff was a scam.
No, it's legit.
Mercari's awesome.
It's
legit.
super legit.
Yeah.
You can. Mercari is always the last place to
Check.
find out.
You're not down, sir.
Just go breakpoint,
To
bro.
find out everything.
Yeah, they are. Mercari always is the last place to find out where the.
If it's too
Obviously,
good to be
Do
true,
research. Do research on who you're buying from.
Obviously,
Do research on who you're buying from.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
letting
I'm
everybody
not
know in
saying-
chat.
Yeah, if you're going to Mercari and you're buying
Don't go to
something
Mercari after
and
this
you
and be like,
you screw the pooch, that's not on me, buddy.
oh, you're saying it's awesome. And
I found Hidden Fates for $2 a pack. I'm gonna buy it.
If I get screwed over powder,
I've
you're paying
found
the
a
bill.
lot of stuff on Mercari over the years where it's an
DM me. I'll
absolute
give you a link for Mercari for some credit.
Let's
Yo,
go.
baby moms.
Yeah,
like, the
boy,
Mercari is
let's
very
go, Sergio.
Bro, here's my thing.
Hey,
Mercari
fucking
is-
Garrett, don't say, hey, the
Mercari
full
is
art.
always
Hell
the
yeah.
last place. The last place. Mercari is always the last place to
Sheesh.
find out.
Yo,
Yeah,
Bino,
they
what's
really
good,
are.
baby?
I love
All
Mercari.
right.
Fuck
Alright.
you, Serge.
Hey, let Bino in here. Let Bino in here.
Hey, it's okay. That's fine. Hey, Albino, if you're trying to hop on, send me a DM.
What's the next question, Jay?
Yeah, we were supposed to be talking about questions right here.
Yeah, bro,
Hey,
who's
thanks
got
for everybody
questions for me?
putting up with this crazy podcast we got going on right now.
Yeah, you got
Crispy,
questions, bro?
Chris
Ask me,
Pie.
bro.
Chris Pie
How
TCG.
do I-
Who loves orange soda?
That's a very important
Orange
question.
Orange
I'm
soda's
glad
great.
you asked. That's very
Orange
important.
Hey,
Actually,
do y'all like?
That's how I know I'm the oldest fucker here because I went straight to what he was talking about.
I was-
loves orange soda.
I was literally singing
you
the song.
Yeah,
But I don't know that song.
because you're 12.
I'm not freaking 12. Okay?
I'm skimming through these questions.
Who's got a question, bro? Listen. You're not gonna get.
I'm gonna have to refill my glass because Serge is pouring up. So let me leave you guys with this question before I walk away for a second.
Serge,
Where do you guys want Card Party Gen 2 to take place?
On a cruise ship. That
San
sounds
Diego.
good to me.
Kentucky,
I'll take
in
that.
Boston.
Kentucky, so I can
I
go.
haven't
Boston.
been on a cruise in a minute.
Boston.
We gotta go one at a time in here. 2 at a time.
2 at a time. Are you sure, Jay?
Cuz wants it to be within his designated area. So you can pull up in Kentucky. Green
down
tea.
the line.
It's not going to Orlando green tea. It's just not gonna happen, man. Dan
I think
in
it's
Texas
here.
would be nice. Texas would be
Oklahoma
nice, though.
City, OPB.
Texas would be
Oklahoma
cool.
City.
Texas or like I think
Dude,
the
Boston.
cost is low in Arizona. Arizona would be a decent
Dude,
spot.
okay.
Arizona would be too damn hot.
Oklahoma
that.
City.
We
Well,
were
depending
inside
on
a
the time
hotel
weather.
room the whole time. The hotel.
Yeah, for real.
Why-
Weather
why-
didn't matter that much, honestly.
I was in the closet in the hotel room.
Jay, did you have a car?
I
They
did.
did.
So
Cali.
he
that's
lives-
the only difference. If you wanted necessities
Yo,
that didn't
Alex
cost
is tripping.
$100, you had to walk outside, and sometimes it was raining. So
Mexicans
to
can't
walk in
go
the
to
rain.
Florida right now.
damn it, I was really wanting to go.
he brings up a good point.
Can't go to Florida. I'm
Yo,
sorry.
by the way, are we done flexing? Because check it out.
Tina Marie, what's happening, Tina? Welcome in.
Yeah, that's
She
a
said
10 now.
she said Canada.
CGC 10. Oh, Canada.
Blame 'em.
You would actually be down for Canada. I can't leave the country. I'm just kidding. I can, but I just don't have a freaking passport. I need a passport.
No, San
Yeah,
Diego
yeah,
is where it needs to be.
Crispy.
I think Texas. Austin, Texas.
One
Did you
second.
start-
Oh,
did
do
you
you,
start a
can I
flex comp?
can I trust like a bunch of streamers in my
No,
chat while
absolutely not.
No,
Hold on.
absolutely not. We will get you
Here.
demonetized so
Yeah,
quick.
we will mess
let me
you up.
let me mute Gonzo and let me mute Cuz real quick, and I'll be right back. I did it.
Oh my god.
Oh, one
Where
second.
did I just walk into?
Damn.
Bro, these guys got
We got Chris.
these guys got
What's up,
censored.
bro?
bro.
Oh, dang, they're on timeout.
Jay censors his friends. Think about that. That's who you support, people in chat. Yeah, he's
Because
censoring
you don't know
people.
what they're gonna say, okay, Powder?
I'm fine.
Oh,
with
Jay
it.
knows
It's not my
exactly
channel.
what I'm going to say. That's why he muted
It's
me.
Exactly, yeah.
It's not my channel. I'm fine with
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Hey, Gonzo, what's up, bud?
People were
Hey,
donating
bud.
to me, so by all means, say what you guys want to say.
Where'd the host go? What's
I'm
going
literally
on?
like-
Honestly, I don't. Even
I'm
know
literally
what
like
he did.
this co-host, and he
Bro,
muted
who's
me.
got-
Wow.
Who's got
Laura-
questions? Anyone questions? Let's see some questions.
I have a question.
Laura
Chris.
in the chat was like, teacher left. Time to act
We need
up.
one more, guys. We need a ninth to make it the Brady Bunch.
Cheers, Sergio.
Oh,
How
there's
come
the
I can't
host.
see everybody? I can't see everybody on my screen. It makes me
It's-
sad.
Neither can I.
On my
It's
phone,
alright.
yeah. It switches back and forth to who's talking on my phone.
So if you want to be seen, just talk a lot.
On Zoom.
Are you guys not using your PCs to use it?
I
No,
use my
I'm on my
PC
phone.
every day.
Oh, that's why.
Why are you multiplying?
I'm on my phone, but I didn't know how to do the audio part on my computer, and I didn't want to mess everything up. So.
Is everybody's computer not like automatically going to your mic? Everybody has to change it. I noticed that.
It will, but without a headset, I probably won't be able to hear you guys.
Oh yeah.
Fair.
It was a bitch trying to figure out how to stream through Zoom onto.
It's input
OBS.
output problems.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
might send-
That's why I love Melon, because it's just
send
simple.
Deep and-
It's this, but it goes
Serge, I
straight
can't see
directly to
you, bro. You
YouTube.
need to speak louder.
Hello.
Yeah.
I still can't see you.
I can
Meow.
see.
Meow.
Meow.
What were you
What
saying,
about
Serge?
meow?
I'm gonna
Right
send
now.
these to
There
Dick.
you are.
I thought he was gonna say I'm gonna send these nuts.
What the?
Sorry.
Hey,
sorry.
mute Gonzo again.
Hold on, I got him. There he is. He's muted.
Fuck.
Comes back in. All right, keep going with the questions. Yeah, so we got a bunch of nonsensical feedback on where to have card party. Keep it in
San Diego.
keep it in
All the way.
California. Keep it in California for real.
No, I'm being
Boston,
legit.
Boston,
I'm being
Boston.
legit.
Surge.
No. 1 second. 1 second.
I,
The best thing they should do. So they did Cali, right? I think they should do Orlando, Florida, because I feel like Orlando, Florida has a big
It's too much,
Like,
Serge. Too much.
Pokemon following.
But there's already too
Everybody I
much.
meet. Huh?
There's already too much going on there.
If
That's-
Dan's still in the chat, Dan,
But they were
We
trying.
were
They
down
were
the street from Disney.
they were trying to get
I
away
mean,
from Disney
no,
though. They're trying to
trust
get
me,
away
if
from
we
Disney.
go to Orlando, it is going
Boston
to
would be a
10
good spot,
times more
dude.
packed.
Boston
they do
would be
tax.
perfect. Boston
Orlando-
Would be
Isn't it-
I'm
isn't it
thinking
too, like-
Austin.
Too close. Like
No, I'm
everything
thinking-
on the East Coast is like really congested. I feel like no. It's
No,
not.
no,
It's
no,
not.
dude,
Boston.
The
Boston,
Dude, I go to
that's where they do
PAX East.
PAX East
I
is
do
huge.
PAX East all the time. I do PAX East all the time. That convention center is amazing. It's ginormous. There's so much space. Plus, the Boston area is actually a really good hangout space that doesn't fall asleep by 9 p.m. Okay? I'm sick and tired of that.
Powder.
dude.
Everybody was up till 5 in the morning.
You
What are
were
No,
talking
Surge,
about?
Powder.
Surge, the thing, no, the Surge, I'm telling you, it's not, living in the city has totally changed my opinion of any other city ever.
I still haven't gone to New York.
Because
bro.
everything just closes nowadays everywhere else.
Yeah, 9
And
o'clock.
Boston will stay
Done.
awake. I'm telling you, Boston will stay awake.
No,
I
so
wouldn't
the
mind
people who
Orlando.
stay
I wouldn't
up,
mind
the people
Orlando.
who stay up don't like 2 a.m., bro. Do they stay up past 2 a.m.?
Just do it at Vegas. Just do it at Vegas.
I mean,
You know how many
Vegas
drunk
is-
people are going to try and get to the convention
Wait.
at that point?
Yeah,
Here-
well,
another
don't
thing,
be open.
Slightly
another thing
outside of
is-
Vegas.
Just
Nah.
don't have the convention open until.
Oh,
the next
dude,
morning.
I'll stay awake all night, dude. I that's not an issue.
But
But
that
for
wasn't.
me, flights.
I do
Flights is a
24
huge
hour.
thing.
I do 24-hour jobs, so I don't really care.
Yeah. The only thing that was having me leave was the fact that I had to go home and attend to
No,
family
Jay,
and
and I
stuff.
didn't even realize that, bro. I never
Yeah.
even got
Yeah,
you
bro.
up to
That's
my
why.
room.
That's why
Dan,
the
to
family
come
thing
hang
never
out.
happened.
Hold on, Dan.
stuff.
I already said it. I'm
I
married
see
to
you in
Pokemon
chat.
cards.
Where do you want it to be?
Damn.
I see you, Dan.
He's not gonna
Dan-
tell us.
I know he's not going to answer.
Dan-
We tried to get him when he was on my podcast. We tried to get it out of him, but he
Dan,
kept
Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Pokemon saying back at Anaheim or Orlando, either one.
Bridgeport, Connecticut, Dad.
I can't say anything.
Dan already
And
told.
Sa-
Dan and Pat
San
already-
Antonio? Wait. Turn it into Dan Antonio, baby. Come on, let's get this
Baby.
good job
Baby.
going, baby. Let's get
Yo.
this going.
Dan and Pat already told me, but I can't say.
Don't stop the cat.
Why are they asking? They
Sorry.
already asking
Stop
us.
the cat.
Surge.
You're gonna
I'm
get Dan in trouble
tired
now.
Of your
I will be
inside
there. I will be there, bro. I will be there.
connections.
Put me on stage. All right, Dan? Put me on stage. I
You
will be
can't
there.
flaunt your inside connections, and not share it. Seriously, or else you're just an asshole.
It's like Pokemon Chloe. She was on a plane with the CGC vice president. She already saw the new slabs. She did not say a word at car party.
I wonder why.
I mean, at the end of the
How
day, there's a level of
She
trust.
probably that's
and-
like not
there's a-
smart
there's-
to talk
no, there-
about.
We don't believe anything you say now, Dan.
No, but there's a level of trust in some businesses. Some
Come on, Chris.
businesses
Be
will
better
make
than
you-
that.
Some
Pat
businesses will
said
make
it
you
in
sign
his
an
stream, too.
NDA.
He said the
I've
same
had to sign
thing.
Going
NDAs about
broke on
things
evolving
before.
skies. This is like all the extra tax.
Dude, Moonbrion, dude, you're getting Moonbrion. You're getting
Little
Moonbrion.
shiny,
start him-
shiny
Not
czar.
out of white codes or not. No.
Hey, here's
No,
the best
dude.
one.
Are we gonna
No,
say
wasn't there-
Moonbrion
wasn't
chat
there
like
an
Hey,
this
this
issue
is
five
with-
year old?
for you, baby.
There was one wave. There was one wave.
Base or dark? Base or dark?
I prefer
Dark,
I
dark.
don't.
I
I don't like the dark.
prefer
I don't like the dark one.
I like
I'm
the
not
dark.
A huge fan of that.
I like the
Wow.
dark
I like-
Blastoise.
My favorite Blastoise, I think is it Skyridge? don't
I got
know.
the subgrades on this
Tina.
one. I'm gonna have it regraded because that's what y'all said to do.
No, don't
So weird.
regrade the subs.
I know. I'm
Oh, I was like,
I'm fucking. With
Someone wasn't
So wait.
listening.
Someone
what you guys are
wasn't.
saying?
just come to America. Exactly, Green Tea.
Bro, in my small little
Canada
screen, I got
still has a
excited.
Go, and you gotta own me. Let's go. Let's go.
Those
Hi, bro.
those Japanese
I love,
promos
I
are
love
awesome.
those cards. Yeah, those
Yeah.
cards are awesome. Lux.
Bro, dude. I saw somebody being like on Instagram. They were like, come to England. I'm like, absolutely not.
No.
You are absolutely not.
That'd be sick.
I'm like,
It's too far.
I'm about to report this. I'm about to report your story.
oh,
right now. Come
like
to
card
England.
party.
I don't
For
mind.
card party? Yeah,
No.
screw that. No,
I
no
think
card
it's still
party
too
in
early to go international for it.
No, you
Yeah.
have to. You
Yeah.
have to build the audience here, and then
Yeah.
as it
And
expands.
if you're gonna go
Yeah.
international, we might as well go to Amsterdam. Like, come on, for real.
I mean, there was a reason why Pokemon didn't do like their Pro Tour events or their World Cups and like the Cup events outside of the United States for a very long time. too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The first one in London was last year, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is- this is-
Olympics.
That's the crazy
Very few
fucking thing
outside.
about all of it. This is the very first one in Japan.
yeah.
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 It's,
I mean,
wow.
that's
it's
why
always
this,
been
no,
America.
this like you have to understand like this is an event. This
Mhm.
is something that will be like never before seen. You
You're
know what I
talking
mean?
about
This is
TCG tournament.
no, it's
Yeah.
not just TCG. It's everything. It's Worlds. This is
It's
Pokemon Worlds. This is
Yeah, so
the
it's video
VGC
game.
tournament, TCG,
And
this
video
is
game.
this
Yeah,
is
just
where
the
they
cards.
will
All of it.
announce.
And-
Oh
they,
shit!
they announced Scarlet and Violet
So
at
this is
Worlds last
Pokemon
year.
X Games. This is Pokemon X Games. Like
This
right
is
now.
Games
Olympics, bro. This is like
Olympics.
the
Yes.
Olympics of Pokemon. This is way bigger than X Games, bro. This is as big of an event as you can get because we are in Japan.
Serge, if you pull a Moonbryon, I'll open that Japanese pack.
Pokemon powder. Yeah.
I think you censored
100%,
yourself, Jay.
Let's go.
It broke up a little bit. What'd you say? If Serge gets what?
If Serge pulls a Moonbryon, I'll open up the pack.
No, you're not.
I will.
I just saw.
Is that not guaranteed hollow?
I don't give a.
I just saw
I
your
will
post
open it
about
up.
that.
I will open it up.
Jay, is that guaranteed hollow?
Jay,
Yeah.
you just
It's guaranteed.
You better
Bro,
make-
open it up,
don't
bro. Man, open it up. Wait,
No. Because the only way I open it up in this setting.
I'll open it up. Like there's some allure. Open that up, man.
Powder was stressing about opening up some Chilling Rain packs right now. Okay, I'm not gonna be.
Absolutely not.
powder.
Never again.
Hey,
I
what pack?
was looking when he said
What
that,
pack?
and Cuz was like, if
Powder.
I'm not gonna get paid, I'm not gonna open it.
Chilling Rain powder. You can pull
Yeah.
this, bro. Let's get it.
Exactly.
Worst experience.
Let's
That's
go,
the
bro.
only alt that I don't have, and it's my favorite
Hey,
one from Chilling Rain.
I
Me-
vouch
me
for
too.
Jay.
I had
vouch
to
for
fucking
Jay.
buy it. I had to buy it.
Okay.
Powder.
Every
I could
once in a
not.
I'm gonna
while-
buy it. I'm gonna buy it, dude. I have cases of Chilling Rain sitting behind me now. Touching. I'm not touching
All
it.
right, then open it.
I refuse. I refuse.
So that's why you'll
I
never pull it.
refuse.
Open
I'm
it.
fine. I'm fine with that. I might
That's
start
all right.
buying. I might start buying the sleeve boosters. Those things are cracked, man.
I got
Yeah.
tons of Sword and Shield. Like
Juan Day, what's happening?
Pegs.
What up,
sleeve
Juan
I
Day?
think
boosters.
sleeve boosters.
Just send me the packs and then I'll buy it.
Dude,
No.
I mean, listen. I pulled. What's
The
it called?
sleeves are
I'll pull
super
it.
hit
I'll
and
pull
miss,
it.
man. Sleeves are super hit and miss.
Dude, 20 I opened 20 packs got of sleeve boosters and I got 2 alts for Evolving Skies. No complaints from me.
Won't happen
None.
again. Open it,
Team
Chris.
up.
Fuck it.
Do it. Do it,
That was a
Chris.
crazy video.
Chris, you know the Latios and Latios are in there. You know they're in there. it's all just a bit of peer pressure.
I got it from Pocket, so I don't
So
know.
there's for sure a hit in there then.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
you got it from
Oh,
Pocket
you got to
for
purchase
free.
it from me. That's what you have to do. Is you have to purchase it from me. No.
Chris.
Oh, hold on. Chris,
No, I
what was
purchased it from Pocket
Chris?
after
Did you, Chris? You got to reveal those the Instagram messages of how livid I was when I
Oh
was
my
on
god!
your shoulder.
I want to know. I want to know because
So
I know
I
that
texted-
I was. Yeah.
All right, so wait. A little bit of background. Pocket Packs opened up Team Up recently, and he pulled the Latios alt art. That he bought that ETB from Powder. Go ahead.
From powder.
In the video in the live, he says, "Oh my god, Powder's gonna be so mad."
Before Powder got the link, I was the one that sent the link to him, and I was like, "Powder, he just opened."
Cut out.
Oh no, we lost him.
We
lost
lost
him.
Oh,
What a
that's it. That's the
cliffhanger.
story.
Man.
There's
The
no more
suspense
story.
is
You can't
killer.
find out anymore.
What a
There's
cliffhanger.
no more.
Powder.
Yo,
You have to
is this a
subscribe.
sign?
Oh, that's
Oh.
beautiful, man.
Do it.
That's beautiful.
Pick one.
Do it.
That's
Oh, hey, like a Ryan.
I say the third one from the top. Marnie. If it's Marnie, it's mine. I'm calling it.
There's no Marnie pack art. What are you talking
Schmarnie.
about? This one?
No, Marnie. If you pull Marnie, I'm saying third one from the top. If you pull Marnie, it's mine.
How many do you see on? Fuck it. This one.
From the top. That's
I can't
all I
tell
said.
what you're saying.
Count down 1,
So
2,
number
3.
I'm sorry. I'm bad at numbers.
He can only count to 22.
Yeah, only
21.
22. There's 3 in
What
there.
There's
All right,
There's this
nobody
old-
is getting the story from Chris, I guess. So
I know,
enjoy.
right?
That's it. That's all.
Hey, someone booted Chris out of here before he could tell the story.
So,
Powder
basically,
actually-
Powder
Oh, he's back.
sold his chase card.
There he is. He's back.
Chris, you're back. You left us on the biggest cliffhanger
Bro,
in
it was the
Pokemon
perfect.
history.
It was literally the perfect time to get like lost, dude.
You did that on
Hold on.
purpose, Chris. I
Let me
know
fix
you.
Oh, wait. There we go. There. Yep. That's better.
That was the commercial
trying
that
to fix
pops
this
up when
stuff.
you're watching a video.
Oh my god. All right. So anyway, so I'm watching it and I'm like just like listening in because I'm trying to get ready for my stream for the night.
Hey, at least we got.
And then he's doing a giveaway and then he pulls it and literally the first thing I do, I didn't even, guys, this is ridiculous. This is so bad. So we didn't even I sent him a message. I was like, bro, so he pulled the lovebirds from an ETB. He goes, what ETB? It's like not even it looked like you know when you put stuff in like chat like all the symbols to like block out a curse word? That's what it looked like, and he like it was by accident. And he goes, what? An ETB, Chris?
Chris puts ...
How crazy
I'm
is
so
that?
sorry,
Bro, and then he went
He
in
said-
the pocket stream. He went in the
I
pocket,
see you.
in the pocket stream afterwards.
Oh, that's
Then someone
weird.
was like, bye.
Dude, I
Bye.
literally the only thing typed in his stream was no. That's it.
I was like,
no.
so can I buy it from you for 100, 200?
Dude.
Damn. I saw that, cuz.
Yeah, I got too excited.
Oh,
Why did I
yeah.
open why did I just open all those Evo packs?
Yeah, it's bad. Don't open packs, guys. Don't open packs on the channel. What is everybody's favorite moment on the stream? What's that one card that you guys have hit on the stream that you're like, what the fuck? I just hit this on stream. Gonzo, you've been quiet right now because I'm gonna ask him first.
On my stream,
Yeah.
Probably the second gold Mew from the Pokemon Go, because it was one of those streams where I'm like, whatever I pull, whatever doubles I pull will be given away no matter what they are, and that was one of them. And chat went fucking nuts, and it was cool to see, especially at that time. I think I was still like at 200 subs, but after I pulled the second one, people were going nuts, and I was like, oh, that's cool, that's awesome. And I was a man of my word, and I gave it to him.
Give it to him, baby.
All day.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Your favorite moment on one of your streams or videos?
There's so many to choose from, honestly, Jay. That's a really hard question. I'm gonna follow up Gonzo. Like, I got two, so I'll keep it short. Rayquaza V alternate art, Evolving Skies. I got to pull that for somebody out of my 1K stream. I had to break up my 1K stream. So I guess my 1K stream.
Your 1K stream?
Yeah,
that was it. Like that was it right there for you.
That was it. That was like one of my best, like, funnest streams I ever did. The most fun stream I ever had. And you were there. A lot of people were there. But yeah, you were. I'm saying a lot of people in here. I mean, Jay was there, I think.
Yeah.
Because I broke it up into two different parts. The first one, was kind of okay. Wasn't what I was expecting. Next Saturday, I did my second part. Blew it out of the water. It was great.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Powder.
But I got to pull that.
Wait. Which one was it? Which Rayquaza was it?
The Rayquaza V alternate art. I got to pull it for Broke Pokey Guy.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Is it the one that Powder's trying to sell right now?
Because it's all about the money.
I am trying to sell one right now.
But I mean, during the same stream though, this was the second thing I was going to mention. Pat did come in and go ahead and, like, because I had my two nephews with me, and they wanted to be my minions, and it wasn't my idea. I swear to God.
Didn't they take over? Didn't they take over for a minute?
Yeah,
right? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. They wore matching shirts and everything, all that stuff. So they came in while they were doing stuff. Pat donated like $20 to stream, said happy 1K. So that was like really special to me because I was obviously like, Pat, Deep Pocket Buzzard, thank you so much. So that was cool. That was awesome.
Powder, hey, one of the best moments for you on your streams or
best
video.
Pull or stream?
I think I started with the pulls, but now I kind of want to say best moment for one of your streams. So I'm gonna have to circle back with Gonzo.
Rev's Raid was
something
else
right?
For me.
Now it's focused on best pulls.
Yeah.
Rev's Raid was something else for me. Like Rev's Raid was something else. The Rev's Raid is also where the LO British thing comes from. That like I do with Chloe.
Yeah.
I've seen you do it in person to Dean. I thought that was so sketch. I was like, bro, what if he's like mad? Like, what if he's disrespectful?
Dean responded with like the craziest Southern accent I've ever heard in my life.
Did he?
Scary.
Yeah, he was talking American.
Yeah. It was no, because they know it's.
I was uncomfortable.
Chloe thinks it's hilarious.
Jordan was like,
it's hilarious.
That's what I thought. I was like, is this okay?
I think Dean thinks.
I think
Dean is. Dean is just. He's just prideful. I think that's what it is. I don't think he dislikes it.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course,
he's a great time.
Yeah. And then Harry, he loves it. He loves it. He even signed my. He even signed the binder as LOLO Butler. So like.
I don't understand how you can keep character that long too. You do the
I mean, dude.
So
for me, it's just a thing that I've always done. I've always I've always do accents on my stream. I'm just
hello,
dude.
Yeah,
I did it Halloween. One of my Halloween streams was it was Harry Powder. I dressed up as Harry Potter, put the entire thing on, went the entire way. I got the entire thing. Entire stream was done in a British accent. That's like 2.5 hour stream, right? You guys can go find that.
I would break character so quickly.
Yeah, I didn't break character. The toughest thing is Pokemon names because it's like I'm so used to saying them in a certain way.
Basculegion.
But
you went 100% British. You went full out.
Yeah, 100%, dude. I was doing wizardry, all that good stuff.
Oh
Right?
my god.
But Rev's raid was amazing. That to me was like, because I was averaging like 10 viewers, man. I was just a guy that was like opening cards,
just chilling.
He streams me, and now I'm averaging 50. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it just changed. It
so it got you
it.
a little bit of like audience attention.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people that still come to me like when I go, where'd you come from? They're like,
I can't see Serge.
Yeah, we came from Serge over here, averaging 100. This guy.
Oh yeah, Serge just like.
Serge, this guy's yeah. Serge hates when we talk. Serge is like, I hate when we talk about numbers. I'm like, oh, well, okay.
Serge Serge knows if you're watching.
No, but yeah, but what am I talking about? Like, I'm not talking about numbers in like a boring way. I'm just saying that's.
He's talking about money.
That's where I am now because of Rev's raid. But
what's the joke there? I don't understand that, by the way.
The money?
Why is that a joke? I don't understand it.
Well, then I can't explain it. You just have to get it or you don't get it. That's what it is.
Do you like money?
He's being sarcastic with it.
Have you watched any of his videos?
I met him at Card Party.
Yeah, so
all
right. But I watched a lot.
It's sarcasm.
Yeah.
It's Father, I want to see it. Zoom in and show him.
All right, ready? Let's do this. Ready?
Character activated.
You're absolutely out of your
mind. Oh god, let's see this. Oh, I'm excited.
All right,
okay,
ready. All right.
Hey, Talisa.
Listen, I love my community. My community is the best community in the world. They're so great. I love the community so much. Right? It's like I love the support that I get from the community. I love the support. I love everything I get from the community. And my favorite thing about the community is their bank accounts. Okay. Their Venmos, the Cash Apps, checking, savings, your grandma's.
I get it.
Yeah,
get it.
The whole thing. And then at the end I go, because I'm all about the money. The money.
Oh my god, that's classic.
That's what this is about.
He went full powder.
Yeah, dude. Once again, if it's go time, it's go time.
Jay was over there trying to hold back.
Yeah, I couldn't.
You made me freaking laugh.
Serge, Serge, you don't have to talk about your numbers, because we know that they're outstanding and beyond anything. But what's your favorite moment? Your favorite moment, Sergeant? So streaming.
Okay, honestly, like when people talk about numbers, I'm not gonna say names. I'm not gonna say who.
It better be in your moment.
Sometimes it's good to talk about numbers, but you have to kind of think outside the box, and you have to think about like, okay, I got 20 people watching me. You have to pretend now you're streaming in your room. My room is, I don't know, 8 by 8, whatever.
Yeah.
Could you imagine those 20 people right behind you, watching you open up Pokemon cards?
Touching you rubbing your head.
That.
It's perspective to it.
But here's my thing, though. When I said it there, I said it as a way of like, it changed my stream. Because it's not something it's not a conversation I want to have. It's just, that's where I was, and that's where I am now because of Rev's raid. That's the difference. Because I totally understand what you're saying, though. You are right. You're right. Having 10 people in your room is insane. Having 20 people, you're talking to a classroom of people. You're so right.
It takes a lot of energy, a lot of concentration, a lot of time. It does.
I agree with what Serge is saying. So when I said I went from 10 viewers to 50, I don't want anybody to think that it's because it's about the viewers for me. It's just, that was the change that he brought upon my channel.
And how consistent is that, would you say?
It's fairly consistent. It's fairly consistent.
30 would be a nice number, 30, 35.
But to me, that's big because it was something that I didn't, like, somebody just rolled the dice for me. You know what I mean? Somebody said, here, take this. Can you roll with it?
Right.
And I did my best. So I agree with you, Serge. You're so right. Numbers, people get way too into the numbers. And it happens with me too. I've had these conversations with you and you're like, you put your fucking hand on my shoulder. You're like, don't worry.
Where did he put your hand? Where did he put his hand? Where did you put your hand,
Serge? Can I ring in? Can I ring in?
Go ahead.
No, but I'm exactly what you guys are talking about. Like, me and Joey talk about this all the time.
I want to know where Serge
put
his hand.
I hate watching people that have like 10 people in the stream and they're like bitter about it. And you can obviously tell in their energy and their how they're talking in the stream that they're better that there's only 10 people in the stream. And I'm in my head, I'm like, yo, like do you have any idea how like there's 10 people that give a shit
love
about
those
what you're
10
doing right
people.
now.
Right.
Dude,
Well,
like it's crazy. Like it blows my mind. Like
because I'm not going to be different. I opened One Piece the other day. Nobody was there. Like nobody, you know. But
so what do you do when
I'm
you
nobody
talk
now.
Oh, Gonza.
I was there.
Like because people
I
don't.
was
It's
there.
not something that it's not something people care about the same way they care about when I open Pokemon. Right? It's the subject is different. But I didn't change my energy. I didn't change anything like that.
Open up a different TCG when you open Pokemon on the daily. That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It is weird, but I love One Piece, so I did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was there for part of that too.
Ring yesterday.
Yeah, and to
Dude,
me, like I feel like I didn't change it. So, but I think that Surge is getting bored because we're talking about numbers. But
well, I have one more thing to say about numbers.
Give him a shot, and he'll be
my
fine.
favorite. Moment.
Wait, no, we gotta get Surge's favorite. I just asked the favorite moment. I don't give a fuck about the numbers. I was like, your favorite moment.
Like this podcast going way off. Way off.
Honestly, I'm just waiting until you guys are done so I could explain what I think about people talking about numbers and stuff like that. And I mean, Joey, we could get into a different like topic on a different podcast about this if you want to. But like how Powder were saying and Eddie Broski, you're streaming, and if those 10 people, those 5 people, those 2 people are there always in your stream, and you're gonna whine and like cry,
don't disrespect your chat.
Don't listen. Build your community. I started streaming. There was 10 people, maybe 5 people. I did not know. You have to build your community. You have to be active.
Yeah,
it's hard to build a community. Listen, it's really hard.
Yeah.
And once you build that community, stay on top of it.
Yeah.
People reach out to me anywhere on Discord. If I can, I will reply. But it's just like I said, people don't like when you're crying.
Yeah.
Like, we only got 35 people. So you're saying those 35 people are shit?
Yeah.
No, but I've seen it. I hate to be that guy. And there's people that we know that I've seen say things like that on stream.
100%.
Let's just agree we've all had our little moments where we get a little butthurt throughout stream. Because I can recall every single one of us having incidences, and it happens. It's okay. But Surge makes a valid point. Don't let it happen. Don't just have fun.
It depends. Well, anytime something bad happens, it just depends on how you react to that and how you grow from that and how you learn from your mistake.
Yeah.
But if you consistently in here bitching about something like that, you're just like, all right.
Right. Then it's kind of gets repetitive. You're like, okay, like, come on. Be positive. Have a positive day, at least one. Just one.
Let me give you this. I'm a very, very like positive person. I bring positivity to people, even when I see them in person, at work and stuff like that. So, like, you have to think about it this way. You stream, right? And then what? You're going to go lay down in your bed, and then you're going to start looking at your analytics, all that stuff, all the numbers, right? And you're going to get discouraged. Why are you going to get discouraged?
Yeah.
There's no need to get discouraged. You should get happy. But like, oh my God, I peaked. 75 viewers were watching me. That's amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a good thing. Okay, now you have to think about, like, how can I improve that a little bit better? So, like, if you guys look back maybe, I'll say 4 or 5 months ago on my streams, they were like, taking too long. I love the pack battle stuff. Don't get me wrong. It's wonderful.
That's why I
had a different opportunity to do and try something different, and it works. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you have to streamline it.
You have to go fast paced.
Yeah.
People don't like to wait. If I'm in the stream and I'm sitting there and let's
Surge,
say
you gotta. I agree with you at that point, but don't assume everybody has your attention span. That too. Some people like seeing the cards a little bit. Like, you go fast, which I appreciate and I love. I love straight to the point. I want to see the hit. But
it's different though when he's opening packs for individuals that are purchasing things. You do have to keep a pace with it. It's a different mentality to go through it, and it's something you learn as you go through, especially if you're doing like a rip and ship or a break. There is a certain pace, and you have to get used to that pace versus in here where like if I'm doing a stream and I'm just, I don't really have, anything. We're just fucking chilling. Open up a couple packs. I'm doing some streamer, binder love, whatever. The people, the super fans, like I think someone said it in the chat, they're there. They're there for me. They could care less about what I'm opening. So we're taking our time. When it's a bigger audience, you're like, okay, let me make sure that it's a fine line, a balancing act of going with that quickness, but making sure you're attentive to chat. You're giving them the time in the chat. You may be going quick with your packs, but you're giving them the time right there. So it's it's a balancing act between it.
I can't tell you how many times I've ordered packs through a lot of y'all, and each one's different, but sometimes it goes by so fast and you don't even realize after you order the pack, it's like, that was like 5 seconds, like of just nothing. Yeah. And it hurts a little bit, but at the same time, I completely understand if you're opening up 5 booster boxes one stream, going straight to the hit, I like it. Yeah. You don't have to go through the whole pack. I get that. It's just the fact, like you're saying, get straight to the point. A lot of people get impatient. Think about all your other audience that watch it for other reasons. Don't focus on that specifically.
The thing is, I think
because there's other audience out there watching you. But that's my point. Is audiences will be different depending on who they're watching. Surge's audience knows what they're going to get at Surge's. It's a rip and ship. I get that. Yes, 100%.
So it's like, but there's people that watch both of us. Like, for example, we have cross viewers. All of us have cross viewers.
Yes, we all know each other through somebody.
Yeah. So, for example, there's people that will watch Surge go through it. They like Surge's way of doing it, but there's people that'll come to my stream and watch me do the entire, what do you call it? Maybe whether it's a difference of who I am or who I'm not, or who Surge is or who Surge isn't. There's a lot of intermingling, but yeah, in terms of understanding what your audience likes and is important, that's important too. So Surge is right about that. Understanding if Surge noticed, oh, you know what during the slower moments I saw dips as compared to during the faster moments, then speed it up. Right, he's right there. So
and that's something I got to give him props for, is watching his analytics too and keeping track of that stuff to let him get better.
So what I noticed with my Monday giveaways, you know what I mean? Like, you could sit there and like say hello to everybody, blah blah blah. Give 2, 3, 5 minutes to whoever came in first, whoever's been there waiting for you, and then just get straight into it. Whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to do time management more because I work a crazy full-time job. I do 60 to 70 hours a week.
80 hours a week. How you doing?
I listen, and I don't complain. I just do my thing. I try 2 weeks. I have a house, so that needs attention. You need to throw out the trash, clean this, clean that, do that. And it takes time. So if you come home at, let's say, 6 p.m., like I usually normally do on my summer days now, 6:30, 7:30, it's a time consumption. You know what I mean? Like, you got to manage your time.
That's good advice. Very good advice, Serge, for real.
So what I seen on my Monday stream, like Powder said, people are happy. They know they're going to come there. They know that I'm going to rip everything there is in an hour or hour and a half. That's what I'm trying to, I went from 2 hours, then I went to hour and a half, and then I went to 1 hour. I did streams, and I saw the same exact numbers. So I was like, so what's the point of streaming to 2 hours and when I could stream 1 hour and get the same views and just go do my business, what I have to do afterwards?
Yes, 1,000%. 1,000%. Because guess what? You have a life outside of this too. That's the thing. It's exactly full-time. It's a full-time job, a home, a significant other, things like that are like things like, and if you can turn that stream into smaller amounts. For example, people would always like, I would see people stream for like 3 or 4 hours. I would watch people stream and I'd be like, am I doing this wrong for doing only an hour and a half or 2 hours? Right. But then I think to myself, I would go back and watch my 3-hour stream and see in hour 3, my energy levels are dropping. Right. So why am I wasting my time doing that? Why am I wasting my time when I could keep my energy levels high for an hour and a half? Right. Give them the best stream possible, and then go about my day. Yeah. There's so many different aspects to this, and everybody works it differently. Rev, for example, there's breaks that Rev takes a long time with, and there's breaks that he just goes through. Yeah. Right. So he's
shortened up a lot now.
Yeah.
He's shortened up big time.
He used to have like those breaks used to be like 3 hours.
Yeah,
long.
He doesn't do the member breaks anymore, and he's a couple of 2-3 hours max now. He doesn't do any huge openings unless it's the new set trying to fill a binder. That's the only thing that's different for him.
Or it's a special stream. When he's doing his when he did his like until we hit 1 million subscribers, I'm just like that's gonna be long. There's like no time thing on that. So but at the end of the day, it goes back to that aspect of Surge is right. If you're using the numbers correctly, if you're constantly talking about them just to talk about them, you're going to get nowhere. You have to, the point is a conversation about numbers can be done within 10 minutes. You analyze them, you get the job done, you understand what you're doing right or wrong and move on. And Surge is right. Surge is totally right. He took a look at his numbers. He saw what to change. He changed them. And he approached it correctly, but constantly sitting there going, hey, well, these numbers, well, I did this, well, I did that, well, I did this. This person did this and did this. And I'm like, who cares about what this person did? You know what I mean? And half the time they're comparing themselves with Rev. I'm like, bro, what are you going to get out of that? Like, genuinely.
I know Eddie has his hand up.
Yeah. I see Cuz his hand up right now.
I got one thing to say. Like
after that, it's Cuz.
Everybody is different, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And you have to think about this. Like, if you're gonna talk about numbers and you're gonna see disappointment, what's that gonna do to your mind? You're gonna be like not into the hobby or love it, or like like, why should I stream if nobody's gonna watch me or that? You're gonna be like mentally and physically like really messed up,
drained and freaking mentally. I don't want to say broken, but it takes effect on you,
which will further affect those numbers. That you're so worried about in the first place. So
Okadak in the comments brings up a really good point for the rip and trippers too. When there's lull moments and you're just waiting for a sale, then you're done. You're gonna burn yourself out.
I hate doing that. Like I'd rather just end it and do a giveaway for you guys. And I've said it before. Like if there's no orders in the queue, we're still gonna have like an hour and a half chilling in here, chopping it up, open up some packs. Whether it be personal or not. And then because I want to give you guys like my time too. Because at the end of the day, it's a community that you build. You want to give your time to the community that you've built and make sure that they understand. Like regardless of what happens on the side of sales, I'm still going to be in here, showing love to you guys because you guys have shown me nothing but that. And at the end of the day, it's a community that you've built and been able to, grow and cultivate yourself. Wait, before anybody says anything else, Cuz has had his hand up for about an hour.
I already forgot what I was going to say. No, but so I usually I would stream for like 3+ hours, but then I would notice my energy levels were down, and then I would notice my energy levels were down after 3 hours, so I started cutting it back to around 2 hours. So I'm with you on that one. The only thing I would disagree with what Serge says is saying hi to people in the beginning, because I just love the streets, and every single time somebody goes into my stream, I just want to give them a fucking hug. So I like take more than 5 minutes saying hi to everybody.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I would disagree. Everything else, I agree. I do think 2 hours is.
I did not really say like do not say hi. If you learn how to multitask, start the giveaway, keep saying hi, keep shouting out people. You know what I mean? I think I'm a really good multitasker. Like I could do this by myself. Whoever's doing rip and shit by themselves, I give you guys props. Like 100%, because looking at
someone block green tea.
Orders are right. It takes a lot. It takes a lot.
Well, so on this subject,
Be a good multitasker.
I don't think Serge said that in a way of like. I think Serge said that in a way of that's how he handles it. I think Eddie, what you're saying is perfectly fine in the way you handle it, because that's the whole two different aspects of people and two different communities of people. And once again, viewers aren't stupid. They know where they are. They know exactly what they're going to get. And the problem is when you're right, Serge, is when you are talking about the numbers and talking about how many people are in here or whatever, right? You're undermining those viewers. You're making them feel stupid, and they're gonna walk away from that. So for me, my intro is like a huge thing. You know, I do the whole 10 twos, everybody, you know, everybody's in it. They want
10 Tuesday.
I talk for like 10 minutes because they're reactive to me talking for 10 minutes.
Right.
But that's my stream. Somebody else's stream, all right, start it up. Go ahead, start it up. But like for me, they don't care because that's they know what they're getting there. So it depends on
another thing is, so another thing that if you care so much about numbers, this is to everybody that looks at your numbers and stuff. And if you have the live counter on your thing and you see that live counter 30, 25, 45, 50, whatever, how about you turn that off?
I did.
It's
I have.
I did. You're right.
That's
I
gone.
did.
That's way gone.
I don't.
The only time I see the number is when I see end stream. That's the only time I see the number.
Well, I have my YouTube analytics and stuff, the stream analytics up on a different monitor, so I can see the current viewers and all that stuff.
No, so I do
tend to focus on that, Serge, a lot, just to see like how many.
No, but that's my point, though. That's my point. That's my point. Don't. You know what I started doing? I started pulling up what's it called? The tab that has my music running in the background. I just pull that up. The only time I go to that analytics tab is if I'm switching to subscriber only for a giveaway or something like that.
Analytics tab. I don't have. Where is that?
The main tab where you know
it's
where you
basically
see how many
your
live
stream,
the live stream tab, the live room
tab, like showing you your stream.
Yeah.
So the reason
that's my point, though. That's my point. I don't look at that because.
But I know what you guys are saying. But the reason I can leave it on is just so I can shut them out every few seconds. I'm like, yo, there's 35 people here. Thank you guys. I love you.
Honestly, I have to wait till like chat tells me, oh, bro, you almost to 100 likes. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Appreciate you guys. Like then at that point, like I'll say like thank you, because I don't like.
Yeah, usually y'all are concentrating on other stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, on this side, usually if I'm doing like the ripping ships, I'll have the orders open over here, and I don't have an extra tab open to see whatever the concurrent viewers are. You know, I just see whoever is in chat for the most part. Every now and then, like I'll switch between the tabs, and I'm like, oh, we got 41 people in the chat here. What's happening, guys? Welcome in, because obviously not all 41 people are in there talking. So I just want to make sure I give even the lurkers their just desserts, because I want to show love to everybody.
I have consistent lurkers,
Yeah.
I love my lurkers. I love I love people that chat too.
Serge is like, I'm your lurker. I'm the lurker.
When I hear a 5, that's like my Batman sign. I'll come in and pop in.
I casually say I love Serge every once in a while just to see if you'll jump in.
No, but Serge, but that's so I'm a lurker. You know why? Because guess what? The fact of the matter is, it goes back to that other comment of we have lives outside of this, right? I have Jay's stream, Serge's stream, but guess what I'm doing? I'm editing over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a movie on over here. I'm editing over here. I have a stream on over there.
I'm doing mail.
Yeah, and no, exactly.
Like,
it's like everybody has a different focus. The fact of the matter is, if I just sat in streams all day long, I wouldn't be able to make TikToks. I wouldn't be able to make YouTube videos.
Right.
I wouldn't be able to do all that stuff. Guess what? At the end of there's points where I'm answering work emails, like work emails, while I'm sitting in streams, and it's just a thing. And I will miss out on things all the time. The other day, somebody told me, "Oh, Pat Flynn said your name on stream." I was like, "There's not much I could do. I wish I was there, but there's not much I can do about that because." We all have lives. We have to be places. We have to do things, and it's okay to lurk. Shout out to all the lurkers, bro. Genuinely, I have consistent lurkers all the time. That will just say hello every once in a while. That's
Also,
perfectly okay.
I got one more thing.
Call
Anybody
those
that runs,
silent supporters.
anybody that runs like Streamlabs and all this other stuff, and you're waiting for like the whole chat to like enter the raffle. Don't wait. Just go ahead and run it. The lurkers are lurking. They're lurking.
Yeah.
No, screw
There's a
the
lot of times-
raffle. I'm talking about if a chat goes dead. That's my worst fear. Is when you're sitting there talking for a good minute. You got 5-10 minutes on the clock, and nobody said anything.
Okay,
in
but
chat.
here's my
That's
thing.
when I'm like, oh god.
Like you start to feel bad about like you feel
I'm like,
bad.
shoot, what's going on? I get
so
a
it
little
happens.
panicked.
It can happen. It's happened to me, right? But I go into video mode. All right, video creator mode. All right, that it's like it's just that's just what it is. That's an aspect of adjusting to what's happening live.
Yeah.
Because guess what? There's points where I've had negativity in my chat before, and I had to adjust my situation and who I was and what. Yeah. Jay knows what I'm talking about, but
I know what you're talking about.
It's happened before, and it's like I have to adjust the situation to that situation. But if you see your chat is not talking less, bring something up where that could get the chat to talk more.
Right.
You know,
you have to direct it to something else besides whatever you're opening or whatever you're doing. You have to bring up some topic like.
So, for example, I don't know how often you're watching other people stream, but Chloe is a master of things like that. Chloe always is asking questions to the chat that gets the chat
engaged.
The whole, hey, where's everybody watching from?
Yeah.
Right?
Just something
small. The lurkers will come out and be like, I'm watching from New York. I'm watching from Mumbai, India. I'm watching from Australia, right? That type of stuff
Los Kentuckys.
Yeah, exactly. Those things are important to do, and Chloe has mastered that with
multiple times I'll ask the chat like, so what do y'all want to pull out of this?
Exactly. It's just a matter.
What y'all looking for?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of adjusting to the situation. It's not easy to do, but it's something that we have to learn as creators.
And that just comes with growth and the amount of times you're streaming and learning from mistakes and stuff. And that's why like with the podcast, I'm like, I'm not teaching you guys shit that I'm trying to tell you guys the things I fucked up with, and like be like, all right, because I'm nobody to tell you what to do. I'm telling you guys, this is what I've done, this is what I've messed up on, and maybe it'll work for you, maybe it won't, maybe it won't. Yeah. Because you had something you wanted to say, and then I gotta get down to Chris and for Luxury Ball Guy because I need to give them some shine too in here, guys.
Hey, I'm good. Hey, I'm lurking. I'm lurking.
Before we get to the next question, my favorite moment was.
Oh, he really lurking, dude. He really lurking.
He said, "Hold my beer. I'll show you how it works like a pro."
I'll show you how to work.
My favorite moment was pulling the Giratina. I know it's like super basic. Yeah, you pull the ultra, that's your favorite moment. But that was one of my favorite moments, pulling the Giratina. And one of my favorite streams was what's it called?
Chase them away.
Chase them away. Well, actually, I don't have any favorite streams to be honest, because I've had like some really, really like super, super decent streams that I don't know. I haven't had like any like favorites, I would say.
What about
but my
that
question
one
was
stream when I told you hi?
I get creamed every single time. Come on, stop playing. No, but my question was, Powder brought up something earlier. Negativity. Like, am I spoiled for thinking that my mods just do such a they do such a good job when it comes to negativity? Like, literally, like there's a lot of times when I catch the negativity in the chat, the mods already erased it, deleted, took care of it, told them to shut up or time them out. To where I'm looking at the chat, I'm like, oh, thank you.
No, yeah, that is spoiled, but it's not because that's not your fault. It's because you provided. That's because the mods want to do this for you because you provided them an environment that they enjoy and then they're part of. It's not, we are like spoiled all to an extent because if you have a mod in there that's always there for you and being able to hold things down, that's just because they've enjoyed what you've done and they want to reciprocate that and be there for you.
That's probably a reason why a lot of us have the same overlapping mods too, because we know how good they are.
Yes, exactly.
Facts, Dak. That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes those mods don't want to mod at other channels. They just want to enjoy the stream.
Yeah.
I know several of my mods, they would love to just chill, watch me open and stuff. And I tell them all the time, I'm like, listen, do not go crazy. Just have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't take it too
Yeah.
serious. Is my
No,
because some mods take it to the next level to where it
Except
actually
for
causes
Laura.
problems.
Laura has to
But-
fuck in. Laura
but
has
the
to
thing
fuck
is-
in every single time.
No, but the thing is, no. Surge is right. We do often have mods, like interchangeable mods, but it's unfair to an extent on a lot of these people. There's people that I've modded only for certain occasions. Like Surge, I'm pretty sure is a mod in my stream because he helped me out like when the chat was like, what are you calling, right? But at the same time, I'm not expecting Surge to sit in the stream all the time and be like, oh, ban. You know what I mean? Like that's not something I expect from him. It's just I know that he knows as a creator how to handle that
If
situation.
you want a mod like that, you got to pay those people.
I'm a deadbeat mod.
Some of these larger creators have paid mods. Some larger creators
That's my
have
goal.
paid
not a
That's my
mystery.
goal.
It's not a mystery.
Because I know you got your hand up, but I'm gonna skip you still and go down
It's okay,
because
it's okay, it's okay.
because we I'm trying to ask Chris and Luxury Ball Guy
That's okay. No pressure.
what
No
their
pressure.
I want an emoji on mine.
what their favorite like moment in the stream is, you know, because I know Chris, you
That's a game changer. Damn it, Surge.
Chris, favorite moment in one of your streams thus far, or favorite moment just like in the, you know, in creating, not at card party, no card party moments, just right here in one of your streams in a video.
I mean, there's a
Crazy,
couple.
I didn't even answer my favorite stream.
Hey, I tried to search. We're gonna come back. We're gonna circle back around to search.
So
Surge never
there was-
answered.
You guys started talking about
We
numbers.
got off into a tangent.
Yeah, Surge
Chris,
went off
speak.
topic on his own.
Let Chris speak.
No, he's good. No, so this year, I kind of like my channel kind of went dead for a little while. I didn't really do a whole lot with it. I got kind of distracted with life and other stuff that was going on. So to kind of bring everything back, I was like, screw it. I'm gonna buy 150 Elite Trainer boxes of Crown Zenith, and I'm gonna open them all on stream. And didn't sell a single one. I opened up 1,500 Crown Zenith, or 150 ETBs, opened 1,500 packs, and streamed for 11 and a half hours.
Damn.
But my stream peaked at like 150 viewers because I had the product a week before release. It was weird. So like my first stream, like really back, like really like being able to do like stuff with the store and stuff was that. And our polls were insane. Like we opened 1,500 packs. Don't get me wrong, but like the amount of stuff that we pulled that was like the crazier chase stuff was wild. But I think one of the craziest moments I ever had was we were opening Evo. Do you remember when like Evo was just like $5 or $6 a pack? Like it was popular, but it wasn't like super popular or whatever.
It's just there was still
I had a
supply.
guy-
There was still supply.
Yeah, so there was a guy in our channel, been regular, and he bought a lot of Magic with me. I started off as a Magic streamer, and I didn't do a whole lot of Pokemon. I did a little bit, and I switched over, and this happened in the same week. I opened up a pack for this one guy, and he opens an alternate art card out of Battle Styles. He opened up Ultra Art Rapid Strike Urshifu. Next day, I streamed 2 days back to back. Evo pack opens up, Reverse Charizard, Hollow Charizard, same pack. And I still have the short. Like, I'm just like, I don't see that pretty often. That was one of the, like, it freaked me out. And I was like, I didn't know it could happen. But that was pretty crazy because he had been having a really bad week too.
Yeah.
He's a buddy of mine that lives up in Pennsylvania. And he was having a really bad week. But that was cool. And then we pulled a God pack the next day out of Tag Team All-Stars.
Damn, you got so many good
Yeah.
days.
That was literally back to back to back. Almost. It was
Nice.
silly. So, but I think that to me felt better than the big stream. It felt good coming back with Crown Zenith, but I think that was those 3 days in a row, like for the people that I had like in the streams and stuff, was just epic because 2 of them were just getting back into Pokemon too. So it was the perfect way to get them hooked again. Like and then I see pictures with them and their kids all the time now. They're getting their kids into it. So it's really cool to see that.
That's dope though, man,
Sure.
because you're able to, it's like those moments that stick with you. And that's why I ask you guys just your moments, because I know there always has to be like those couple moments that stick out to you. You're like, oh man, that was a lot of fun. That was a ton of fun. So Luxury Ball Guy, the same question to you. And then we're going to ask Surge one of his favorite moments too.
Is he awake?
Surge, we already asked Surge's favorite movie.
Not really.
Yeah, but he went on a tangent about numbers, and that put
Damn
us
it,
way off topic.
Surge.
Yeah, I think my favorite stream has got to be like my first stream that I've ever done. And I was opening up a booster box of Evolving Skies, and pulled an alt art Leafeon VMAX, and I just thought that was so crazy. But yeah, I don't do rip and ship, and so I'm not opening 1,000 packs per night, but I do like personal openings or giveaways, and that was like the first big alt art I pulled, and definitely the most memorable.
That's what's up, man. That's awesome. Serge. Damn, cuz your hair keeps getting longer, man.
That ain't Surge. That isn't Surge.
I know. Now I'm switching over to Serge to ask him.
You said Surge, and then he popped up, scared me.
Oh,
Pittsburgh.
no, yeah.
I just look at my hat.
Serge, one of your favorite moments, man.
One of my favorite moments. Honestly, this is gonna sound like whack or something to other people, but honestly, my favorite moments are Mondays. How I made my Mondays are as a giveaway stream.
Mm-hmm.
I like to go Mondays. Like people at work know I don't do no overtime on Monday, no nothing. I come home, I prep stuff for my stream, and I just go live and I have a good time. Yeah. I think those are like my favorite moments every Monday, basically. I'm always like in a good mood. Nobody like, I don't know. I mean, obviously the rip and ship is like a bonus. I started that maybe a while ago, pulling like good cards for other people. That's always brings me joy. You know what I mean? Like they paying for this and I'm pulling this. And so it's always good. But it's, I mean, honestly, for me, it's not about the money.
Yeah.
But I just love going live on a Monday. Like Mondays I have a lot of fun. It brings me joy. And even if I stream for 1 hour now with my time management, that 1 hour, I'm having a great time, no matter if we don't even pull anything. And I'm just talking to you guys, asking how was everybody's weekend and all that stuff. That's just me.
Yeah.
I love Sergio's Monday streams because I'm rigged in there. Like I win every single giveaway. It's crazy. But I'm on the same tip as you though, Sergio, because like that's him on Tuesday. Like Tuesday, I have like my meeting with like my boss and my coworkers, like, and it's pretty annoying. It's like probably it's ass. So like for 3 hours, I'm on a Zoom call, getting yelled at for last week's numbers, right? So, but that doesn't even put me down because like literally as soon as Tuesday afternoon hits, I'm up and I'm already fucking making my thumbnail, getting excited, stopping by OTP, stopping by Powders, stopping by what's it called, Broly's if he's streaming, hype of shit, and then damn, I go. So like I feel you. I'm on the same tip. Just going live in general is just top tier.
I hate Tuesdays. I can't stand Tuesdays.
All right, Chad, go ahead and tell us right now. Is it
PGH Pokemon on the $5 super chat? Appreciate you.
Your mustache.
My mustache.
What's Joey's favorite moment?
My favorite moment?
DJ's here.
Hold on.
His favorite moment is when I derail the chat.
Every time, man. Hold on. PGH Pokemon X on the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man. He said Eddie Pittsburgh love. Hey, appreciate you, PGH. Let me some.
Dude,
let's see how quick we can get through the next question
I don't-
without being derailed.
Hey, I don't mean to
let's-
interrupt you guys, but Team
Good
Pocket's
luck.
in the chat. Did any of you guys see the cooking video that Team Pocket did?
I did.
That
By the
was
way,
dope.
That
It
was
was
fun.
awesome.
bro, that
really
was like
fun.
the coolest. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
That was fun and
so
different,
cool.
man. Hey, Team Pocket, you did solid on that. I know. I saw you. It was his first full-length video too. So,
Yeah.
hey, congrats on that, man. I liked it.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it. I think you
Something
should keep
different.
doing it.
Something
You
different.
know I'm a self-promoting whore. Team Pocket's going to be the next interview after Powder on the channel.
Nice, man.
Wow.
There you
soft
go.
promo on somebody else's channel. How untasteful.
Wait, hold on.
Ask me if I care.
I didn't know Ian was here.
Why would you want Powder? Look at him.
Look how sexy he is. I
Look at
wanna
that
write
hair.
So fine.
Look at that hair.
Yo, Powder posted this picture on Twitter the other day. Dude was up there just
Kiwi.
swole. I
Oh,
heard it. I commented on it. I sent in the DMs like, "Hey, Powder, so what's good?"
Bro.
you got me.
Dude,
going.
so many. The thing is,
If Powder
Bro,
came
someone-
up to me on the street, I would tell him to go away.
That sounds
my
racist.
God.
He looks a little scruffy.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Mama KJ with the donut.
KJ, appreciate you. Missed out on the Broly and Stack race, so
You can't
here
say
my
that 'cause
choo
I'm
choo.
just as brown as him. What are you
Jay
talking
Joey,
about?
what's going on, KJ?
Thank you,
Agreed,
Pocket.
Pocket.
I'm working. I'm working on it.
I
Oh
like
man.
it. They're looking good.
Bro, you need to
happy
get the thing some
birthday, Team
Miracle Grow.
Pocket.
Happy early birthday, Team Pocket.
Yup. Happy
Hey,
birthday.
shout out Team Pockets.
Who's gonna open up a pack for him? Hey,
Team
Jay, why don't you open up
Pockets.
that fossil pack
Jay's
for
gonna
us?
open up a pack.
Team
He's
up.
the host.
He's
Team up. He's gonna open up team up.
No,
We know,
we,
sir.
we won chilling. We won chilling rain from Powder.
Surge is gonna
We
open
want
it up.
some-
for
Surge
say.
went to his sealed collection.
Breakpoint.
He keeps pulling out the breakpoint. You already got the Gyarados shiny, bro.
Oh boy, here we go.
I just have lost
I'll open this up right here.
They said
Isn't that the one you already opened?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's just the
Not
wrapper.
again.
troll. All right, I gotta hop off after this almost.
Yeah, I gotta be up in the morning for a softball tournament. That's gonna be a fun 15 hours.
Ooh, softball tournament. Let's
Hey,
go.
Chris. Sounds fun, man. For real, I wish I was still on the softball team.
If I wasn't old and crampy, it'd be a lot better.
Talisa just picked
You
up
are
a Paldea
pretty old.
ETB. Hey, Talisa, get some good hits out of there. Get some good hits out of there.
I'm the oldest
It's a-
person in chat. I want to hear it.
Oldest
They
person
said-
in chat,
No, I'm
right
pretty sure
here,
I'm older than
son.
you.
I think
How y'all
Paldea
doing?
I think we
ETBs are
talked
really
about this
good.
at
I'm
Card
the
Party. I think
oldest.
you are older than me by like a year.
I
Guys,
think
Someone
Paldea
drop
ETBs are
Chris's,
really good.
Chris's link because I'm trying to sub.
I
yes.
bet y'all can't guess.
Can
how
someone
old
drop
I am.
Chris P? I keep saying P, crispy. I know it's Chris Pie, but still, I don't know. Crispy just
I
rolls off
say
the
crispy
tongue.
too.
Change it
He's
to
so
Call you
crispy.
crispy pie.
You can
Change
call
it
me
to
whatever you want,
crispy
baby.
pie.
Crispy Pie TCG.
Yeah. I'm
Crispy
gonna rebrand.
pie.
I'm gonna rebrand. I'm gonna call it Hits with Hans. Yeah, my name is Hans. Here you go.
Call you. Oh my god.
I think Eddie's the oldest.
Eddie's 21 only, guys. He's only 21.
I'm actually a little.
Hey.
Oh my God, Team Pocket.
No.
How
Yo,
dare
shout out
you?
to Pockets. It's
What?
your birthday.
Whoa.
It's
Jay, you
his
better
say?
split that with the team.
What'd you say,
Wait,
Team Pocket?
wait, what's the commission?
Pocket.
Guys,
What's the
Bro,
commission?
I appreciate you. That's awesome, man.
I just
That's
want.
awesome.
Hey, Serge, we gotta show him some feet for that one.
What's the commission
Ah,
on that?
do?
hell no, Gonzo.
Dude, I just want
Gonzo
And
for
you
sure.
just got
Hey,
demonetized.
mute Gonzo for sure. Hell no.
What happened?
You gotta mute Gonzo for that one all day. Hell no.
Yo, Team
You pulled a
Pocket, let's
Moonbreon.
go.
I didn't even hear what he
You
said.
pulled a moon, Brian.
Team Pocket on the $50 dono. Hey man.
Oh shit.
Thank you, guys. Don't super chat in the fucking podcast. Don't super chat at all. Team Pocket. Make sure you guys check out his latest video. Like I said, I was able to check it out today. Surge.
2, 3, 4, 5. You gotta split it 6 ways, bro. You gotta split it 6 ways. There's 6 of us in here.
I'll give you guys the hits I just opened up.
I call the uncommons. It's okay. I
I
like
just want
both.
$5. so
Oh,
I get a pack
and
of
Surge on the
$5.
$5, the 5 gifted members. Surge,
Surge is here with us. What the hell?
Surge over here. Hey, I want to see your
How did
hands
you
at
do
all
that?
times, Surge. Hands
OTP
at all
did the
times.
Same thing. OTP donated like crazy.
I
when he was
know.
interviewed.
I know. I was like, it's because he was drinking.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. He just
All right.
won
Well,
65
apparently I have
minutes.
to gift memberships to everybody in here now. Mr. Chonkachu getting gifted by Cuz as well.
I think I need my
Hey,
nudes.
I'm never gonna complain about not getting commission because Jay literally pops in my streams and just donates memberships. Never talks, just donates memberships. I'm cool with it. I'm gonna just keep it pushing.
He just does a pump and dump of memberships.
Yeah, for a pump and dump sugar daddy, JJ, baby.
Hey, shout out JJ. Hell yeah, I'm spoiled.
Pocket. I have to end this podcast before we keep going, okay? Because Pocket Packs
Now, Pocket. Look what you did, team.
donated
Team Pokemon.
on the
Look at this dono trade.
$4.99. Can't
Let's
gift from
go.
iPhone. Hey,
Wait,
Pocket Packs.
is Chris opening up a jungle pack right now,
Sure.
or did I see that wrong?
You definitely saw that wrong.
This is going way
Hey,
up.
yo,
Maybe.
by the
I
way-
don't know.
No,
We're
it's-
so involved with the chat right now. All right, Jay.
By the way, I don't.
Yeah.
Can we get
I
through
don't-
one more question before we get derailed by something else?
Let's
So
do
how quick
We
can we go
didn't.
through
We
it?
didn't even get to start the other question.
Guys,
Damn.
well, this is the plus and the minus of having so many people in chat, because although we have the questionnaire going, there's a ton of people in here too that we could just talk to and chat with, you know.
Yeah,
So
I
guys,
think it took like an hour and a half before you got to the first question from chat.
yeah, you know, it happens.
Hey, we still need a Sergio
that's
Lone,
awesome.
interview though.
So-
How have we not gotten a Sergio interview? Sergio, answer that to us first.
He did.
we need Surge on
Monday's
the
ours favorite.
no, we need Surge
Yeah, we
on
need
the podcast solo.
Oh,
Yeah, solo
did
Surge.
that happen like a month ago or a couple weeks ago?
Nah. It was gonna happen. It's gonna happen because I've been talking to Surge, but we
And then we need a,
but
and then we
no,
need a powder solo too.
I've talked to Powder as well.
Where you at, Gonzo? Where the fuck you been?
Rip it. No, I haven't talked to Powder on the channel like solo. I've talked to him like about coming onto the podcast.
Yeah, I'm after Surge, so whenever Surge, plans on showing up.
Shut up, Powder.
Surge, I'm telling you, next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
I would love to know about Surge's shoe obsessions. I would love to learn. Oh,
Yo,
about shoe
DJ,
obsession.
on the $5 super chat. Choo choo. He said chow chow, but choo choo.
Chow chow. Let's go. Chow chow.
Where my New Jersey peeps
I don't
at?
flex.
DJ.
I don't flex, but
Love
shout out baby moms on the Father's Day. Shout
That's
out
nice.
baby moms.
That was nice.
Little Yeezys.
I
I
have no
see.
idea what those are.
She
Yeezys.
kind of likes me. She kind of likes me.
Those look like comfortable shoes.
All right.
They're comfortable with shit.
Let's go through one more question right here, guys, because I've taken up a lot of your guys' time already. We're going on to this podcast about 2.5 hours right now. So let me ask you guys one more thing in here from who's in here? Okay, let's go from Bilal.
51.
It's going to be about 151, I believe. Not sure if this was already asked. Question for everyone. Do you think 151 feels similar to what happened with EV Heroes? Since you're up here next to me first, cuz you don't even mess with Japanese.
I don't mess with Japanese, so you're asking the wrong person. I think Japanese is a scam.
Any thoughts on anybody in here like the
No,
I don't think
151?
it's gonna be. I don't think it's going to be like EV Heroes at all. If they're printing it to demand, it's not going to be anywhere near it.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be like the rest of
There's no special collection.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one
Yeah.
simple question. How much does it cost right now for a booster box? 151 Japanese.
You can get them for
180, we talked about
128.
it earlier.
128. I just heard 128.
No,
How
you
much-
can still. I can still
how
get them
much
for
you gonna be
128
able to
plus
get
show
it?
all plus shipping.
How much you gonna be able to get?
We're
it
not
for?
saying how much
few
can you
months
get it.
from
We're
now?
saying how much can the streets get it, like in general. Because I
It's
can
still averaging
I
That's
can,
not the
150 and all the
focus point. That's not the
Yeah.
focus point. How much is it gonna be to buy it a few months from now?
Dude, $90.
It's less.
$100.
Less.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's gonna be
It's gonna drop.
Buying it.
It's
Stop
gonna
buying it
plummet.
right now.
It'll be
and
just like
wait.
Triplet Beat.
That's the
Yeah, it'll
point.
be just like Triplet
Stop
Beat.
buying it and wait.
It's gonna that's the trend for every Japanese set that's coming out. It's gonna hit the high, it's gonna dip all the way back down, and then months later it'll start to climb again, just like V-Star Universe is right now. It's starting to climb because eventually now they're not printing it. If they are, they're just not printing it a lot, so it's just gonna climb back up. It just goes the ebb and flow of a market, ebb and flow of a product. It just happens. I love the set. 151 is the shit. I cannot say it's not fun.
But you are a nostalgia whore. We confirm this.
I am a
once.
nostalgia whore. Yeah, I cannot say I'm
It'll
not.
be good in English. It'll be good in English too. But
I think once again, it's people are allowed to buy what they want to
Yeah,
buy.
exactly.
Yeah, it's if somebody wants to pay 150, they're allowed to pay 150.
It's not my
To
money
me-
they're wasting.
Yeah, to me, it's like I don't think I would ever charge more than what I paid to buy it. So, like I said, my guy charged me 130.
Where the hell
That's
did you
my
get that box
price.
from?
That's my price. But yeah, everybody's allowed to pay what they want
It
to pay.
depends
It's
on
just
how much you want it. Yeah, I know.
Wait,
I'm
151
just saying,
it's just-
stream.
it's word of
but-
advice for the
Powder,
people
it's
who
for you.
think they're not going to be able to get it in the future. They're all
I see you, TCG verse.
consumed thinking
Oh.
they're going to miss out, so
Yeah.
they're going to pay high
No,
prices right now when they could just wait and buy it for like less than half that
Sergio,
price,
you
or
animal.
half the
I think-
price.
I think that but it's just because it's 151.
Yeah.
That's literally
People are scared
that's-
they're going to miss
that's-
out on it. That's what
The
it's fear.
FOMO is extremely
Yeah,
real with this
it's
set.
fear that they're going to
it's
miss
going to
out.
be worse. It's going to be worse at the end of the year with the new set too. The high class set at the end of this year going to be
The-
awful.
Yeah,
Not
but
Obsidian
151.
Flame.
Let's focus on 151. Don't get started.
Yeah.
Chris Pye,
I mean,
TCG.
Hey, I'm just saying. It's
You'll start a
going to
whole
be.
nother fire.
Well, hey, I gotta get my cat to put it out. She can smother it.
Oh, actually, I have to go, y'all. I could chat with y'all all night, but I really got to go. Or I'm
Catch
gonna
'em.
be in the doghouse.
Appreciate you.
Right on,
Hey,
my babe.
can we drop Catch 'em All
Hey.
22's link in the chat, guys? If you're not sub to my man Catch 'em All, please
I love
do
all
so.
y'all. I love the Pokemon community. I love all y'all. This is great.
I've got something to say.
Go ahead.
So you think all of these beautiful people showed up to watch us fucking talk?
No, hell no.
They
Yeah.
they want stuff, all right? What do you think I'm doing? This is how you build a community. You gotta open up Pokemon cards, all right?
I don't have the money, so they're just
Triple
gonna look
A.
at my luck. They're gonna have to.
I just have
be
a pile of
satisfied
bolts.
with my
Look at my
words.
left nut.
I have a
Yeah,
pile
they
of
can
bolts.
just look at. they can look at my face and listen to my words, and then I'll open some packs. I don't have thousands of dollars like you.
I have a pile of.
My premium is right here, Serge. They're here to see what I gotta say.
That's
you
what
got
we're
plenty
here
of
for.
packs to
Green
open
Sea.
up. Your background gives you away.
Oh my
Eddie.
gosh! Yeah, because open up the rest of you got.
Eddie, you can't say shit. You can open shit for days.
No, I'm good.
He's like, I'm good.
I'm good. No,
I'm good.
I still gotta get Cuz to open up that Evo Skies case.
No, because like I mean, like I told Ketchum earlier, like I literally sold all my Bitcoin, all my Ethereum, and swapped it out for fucking Pokemon. I was like, I can't hold an Ethereum coin. I can hold a Pokemon box.
Yeah, that's his beautiful.
I literally switched it out.
I love it.
That's literally what I did at the beginning of the year too.
That's all I wanted to do.
Where's it all at now?
I'm almost out of Lost Origin.
You still got it?
Reprint's coming.
I'm
Chris
saying,
Pye, you still got most
Come
of
on.
your silver?
but that reprint is going
Most
to
of
do
my
nothing,
what?
though.
Most of your stuff you invested in.
Oh hell no! I lost my ass last year. So I mean, I got but I pulled a lot of that out to do my main investment in that Crown Zenith opening I did. So that came out into that, and then also like inventory to start up the website. That's what a lot of that went into this year. But I had to get out. It was so stressful, man. You want to talk about looking at numbers and getting stressed out? Ugh.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
I couldn't
freaking.
even. I couldn't do that.
Why?
Ooh, the Marnie.
Ooh, yo, $5
Oh,
bucks.
this one, Marnie.
$5. $5
Where?
right now.
Who's got it?
$5,
Who's
bud.
got it? Serge.
Powder
show it
was
again.
just talking about that too.
$5
Yeah.
right now.
Show it
There's a
again, Serge.
freaking graveyard
Nah,
of.
nah.
Lost
I
Origin
can't do
on
that.
my-
Next
Dude,
question.
nah, Serge.
Next question.
Serge.
Next question.
Serge.
I want to answer
Serge.
questions.
Serge did a pack
One more
Eddie,
question.
your hair is looking
for this
beautiful,
card,
bro.
and this thing is going for
Thank you,
$100 now.
All right, let's finish it off on this one last question right here. We'll start off with Cuz since he wants to answer a question. What keeps you all making Pokemon TCG content instead of just doing it in the shadows?
You all, everybody in chat, all my friends.
The streets.
The streets.
The street.
I think it gets to a point where you go from, I'm just doing this because I kind of want to open up some packs with everybody to like, okay, now I want to keep doing this because people are enjoying this content and it's, giving you that more drive and motivation to continue to do it. That's just my perspective on it.
It's half and half for me. It's half wanting to see what I can pull, the excitement to see if I can get that big banger. And then the other half is conversating with y'all, having a good time, just kicking back, not taking life too seriously. This is something I look forward to after work. Really, I do. This is
Actually, let me redefine my answer though. Then
it's my
'Cause
downtime
for
right
me-
here with y'all.
For me, it's the community, and I know a lot of people just say the community, but for me, for real, it is the community, and it's also just like I'm like low-key obsessed with this shit. Like I love just.
Oh, really? You're obsessed, Eddie? I didn't know that.
I'm so low-key obsessed with it. Like, and the thing about it is like I'm here for like the investment part about it, the market part about it. Like I love all that shit. Like I love watching something that just catches you off guard. This CGC, I don't even collect slabs, but it's so interesting to me just like that it happened.
So
And now
what's your first instinct? Do you want to go buy CGC slabs before they start changing, or what?
It was if I was more into collecting slabs, but I'm not into collecting slabs. But if I was into collecting slabs and slabs was my shit, I would have definitely been on Mercari, been on eBay, been on everything. Like, hey, 9.5s, go ahead and keep them. Like I would have been.
There you go,
on it,
Lux
you know what I'm
guy.
saying?
I see you, little
But-
dust snore. Or not little dust snore.
The skull.
That's cool.
And
So
also, I just love recording too. I love recording. I love making content. I love it. I know editing is annoying, but I love doing all that.
yeah, if you have to have a passion for the content side of it too, if you want to do this. If you just have the passion for Pokemon, you won't, continue to do it on the content side. Whether you're just streaming or making content, it just won't happen because you'll get burnt out really quickly because you realize that it's a ton of work.
I think all
on
of
the
us
back
would
end.
have the same answer though.
Yeah.
It's the community, the friends we're building, the people that we meet. Except for Powder. It's about the money.
Yeah, powder doesn't count. Powder doesn't count.
I
Sorry.
love my community.
Hey, I don't want to.
I love their
I don't want
money.
to say.
Dude, I didn't even know Powder. Like, I saw Powder's video. You have a good reach, by the way, Powder. I knew about you before I went to Card
Pause.
Party. I just
Pause.
never watched your shit.
I think that.
So when I got to Card Party, met up with you, hung out with you, that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna check out his shit now. Like,
Yeah.
I got to meet him in person. He's a pretty cool dude.
Why is
But-
Green Tea talking about meat sticks? What did I miss?
That's green tea right there. That's green tea for you in a nutshell.
No,
Is he gonna be my best friend in chat? If we're gonna derail,
Dan Wiseman is wild in the chat. Dan Wiseman is wild in the chat.
I don't even see Dan.
I haven't
seen him all night.
Chat.
All
Bro,
right.
I felt so bad. I thought he was a different Dan when he was in my chat. I've had a regular for my Magic product for so long that it's Dan the Wiseman or the Wise Man, and it's the same thing. I was like, I thought it was the same person, and he changed his tag when it was in the chat one day, and I was like, oh hey, I think I was either in Pocket stream or somebody else's stream, and I never got a response. I was like, wait a second.
You guys have your chat as ours.
It's one of those like, hey, I don't know you.
Serge
well, no, I messaged him on Facebook. I was like, you didn't
know.
see me in chat. He goes, bro, I've been working all day.
Serge out here
Person.
ripping. I already went through all my Lost Origin that I have right here.
Bro, I just went through that entire last box of Chili Rain. I didn't pull anything.
I think I went through a whole booster box of it.
Oopsie.
Oh well. All right, guys. Do you guys have anything coming up on your streams or videos that you guys want to say before we get out of here? Oh, since Lux Ball Guy, we haven't gone from that side. We'll start with Luxury Ball Guy.
So quiet. It's so pretty.
You're so pretty.
Look at that mouth.
Look at you.
Yeah, I just hit 4,000 subscribers.
Why
so
did
I'm
you
planning to
say
make a video opening up another one of these crowns units, figure collection boxes, and tossing these 2 Charizards in. So if you guys are interested in that, that's coming up. But other than that, I'm just playing video games and hanging out on streams.
Gaming
Doing my
content.
job.
Gaming
Let's
content.
go.
Make
I
sure you
love
hit
it.
out Lux Ball Guy. Chris.
Yes.
Pie. TCG.
Well, we are 150 subs away from giving this away, which is pretty cool.
What is
And then also, I'm actually, so my normal stream's on Tuesday, but I'm going to be in a break on Monday
What is that?
for a base set pack. So I bought into Vault's break on Monday, so I'm actually nervous since I've had really bad vintage luck lately. So hopefully
I saw that
goes
break.
well.
I was thinking about it too. I was like, should I do it? I was like, I'll watch this time.
It is Roche Pokédex. It is.
All right, Gonzo, something coming up on your channel? Anything, if that?
I got Powder coming in on Monday for community conversation. Team Pocket after that. But if you guys were in my last community conversation video, I got a raid from Pokedeck. So we made a deal. If I get to 600 subscribers by the end of this month, which is in 7 days, I have to grow a mullet out for the rest of the year. So if you want to see me have a mullet, get on it.
Oh, I need to see that.
Yeah.
That's
With
hilarious.
Dak. Yeah.
I wish I could grow one of those.
Sergio, hey, tell the people when you're gonna come on to do a solo podcast.
You have to give him that 50.
I'll give him the 50. I don't care.
Jordan, chill.
Shut up, Eddie. I don't want to freaking hear it with your Goldilocks.
Any day next week except for Thursday.
Let's do Tuesday because for Wednesday night I'm gonna be working.
Okay, I'm down. I see that, guys. I put Serge on the spot.
Wait, what day?
Serge, hey,
Tuesday.
tell people what you got going on the channel too. If you guys, if anything coming up right now.
No, what's coming up?
If you have anything coming up, if you want to give
Serge.
anything on your
Serge,
channel,
you probably
do
make
you
a
want to say?
videos.
No, I got a message for Serge. You need to IG me before you and Ian do your stream because I got something I need
Oh
to
yeah, you
do.
have that stream with Ian on Monday.
Yeah, we need to talk before you do that.
So it's gonna be a rated M stream.
Yes, and I don't know how y'all are gonna have it without
Monday. Make sure
our
you
jumbo Sharpie, motherfucker.
Hey.
I'm working on a project for you, and you're
Now on
doing
the
it
main
too
stage,
early,
Cinnamon.
Serge.
Okay.
Serge is about to
That's
fight
vanilla.
someone.
He's
Why did
vanilla
you-
powder.
Why'd you
cinnamon.
take your shirt off, man? Like,
KJ, thank you so much for the
Yeah.
$2 super chat. CGC bites. Sorry, but facts, said Mama KJ.
He's getting ready for his OF shoot.
well,
All right, Jake, your turn. All right, Jake, your
Serge,
turn.
message me before you do the stream.
So
I got
you
a
guys will
question.
see this and a lot more on Monday on Serge's stream with Ian. Do you have anything else?
Ooh.
All right, Joe, your turn. All right, Joe, your turn.
No, it's Powder's turn.
No.
No. Go ahead, Serge.
So tomorrow I'm also getting
What about me?
limited
me.
stock
We haven't got
of
to you.
1, and I will drop it tomorrow at probably 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Bro,
Okay.
hit me up. Like I said, IG me, please.
I see you, Serge. Powder, what do you have going on for the streams or content?
I don't know, man. I am dropping a new series soon. It's gonna be Shorts, Instagram, Reels, and TikTok based, but I'm very excited about it. I'm not gonna say now because I kind of want to upload it consistently, so I'm kind of getting a couple, and I'll get you guys in on it as well. I would love to work with you guys on it.
Thank you.
So that'll be fun. But aside from that, just Tuesdays I stream. If we hit 20,000 subscribers this year, I will shave my head. So that's about it.
Nice.
Oh,
Shave your
KBM.
face. Keep your hair on your head, but shave your entire face. Shave your eyebrows.
There he is.
Pokeball mic coming through. Let me give some shout out to KJ first, because KJ did it on the $2 super chat earlier right now too. Said CGC bites. I'm not sure if you guys heard me, but I'm gonna say it again. Sorry, but facts. KJ, I appreciate you throwing shade at CGC. Yeah,
Let's
super
go,
chat.
KJ. Let's go, KJ.
Thank you. Pokeball Mike coming through on the 9.99 said, "OMG, what are we doing? Why is Serge wearing a bra?" Hey,
I got a lot of boobies.
you know, he's just holding it. He's just holding it together.
Hide these.
We won't call it the Milkman stream for nothing.
Hey, we love
Make sure you sleeve them udders, sir.
All right, we're gonna go up to Cuz and then finish off with Catch 'Em All. Cuz, what you got going on?
I mean, shit. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but especially at Mike, Pokeball and Mike, I take all his advice. I'm using face camera for all my information videos, which I do like. So I'm using face cam, all my information videos. Gonna keep on doing that. I might do some like my regular ripping videos. I'm still gonna use hand cam, but for everything else, I'm gonna do face videos, and then I'm gonna just kind of double down. I did get discouraged from the last video just because it didn't do that good. But hey, you know, it is what it is.
Don't concentrate on this shit, bro.
Just keep doing
I know,
it, man.
but I mean,
Switch it.
I know.
This is what happens when you chill in Pokeball Mike's Discord. He's gonna talk about numbers from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. every day, all day long.
I know, but he put me on though, and then it was a good decision.
If you want some encouragement, hit me up. I'll give you my cell phone number.
Hey, let me get you. But yeah, yeah. So I'm doing face videos, and then if I see, because like the thing about it is like, all right, I could probably do 2 lives a week, but I'm broke, and I'm not trying to open more product twice a week. So I want to do like.
You can't say that with that backdrop. Get rid of that backdrop if you're gonna say that shit.
So I'm what's it called? I'm gonna do so I'm thinking about doing like a binder love type of stream, but I want to kind of figure out a good date because
that works too.
Like
you don't
Thursday
always
night.
have to. Yeah, you don't always have to open packs, bro. I love binder streams.
I want to do like Thursday, especially like I like binder streams. But when like the dude that's doing the binders has a good personality. I've seen some binder streams where the dude has no personality. I'm just kind of like,
Ian's are so good. Ian's are so good.
Oh yeah, Ian's dope. Ian's dope.
Ian has the best binder streams. It's the perfect place for me to chill. Like I said, when I'm editing and stuff, perfect stream to have on.
All right.
I forgot to turn off my green screen.
What time do you stream Mondays? Said Dan Norton for no particular reason. It's talking to you, Gonzo. It's talking to you, Gonzo.
Oh, 5:30. I'll learn one day. 5:30.
He's pouring a drink.
What?
Duration.
5:30
PST. All right, so I need to remember that too because I'm going to be on the stream.
A little bit later.
Hey, for no particular reason, Dan's asking the house search. Hey,
Yeah, go a little bit.
If it happens what I think he's asking about, I'll straight up cry, dude.
make him cry. Make him cry. I want to see that. I want to make fun of him for the rest of the year.
Dan, please. That's my interview stream. Please.
It's all about the money.
It's all about the money.
You see, now I'm gonna drive up 30 minutes up north so I can smack him.
Just make sure you get it on video, Serge. That's all that matters.
Catch them all. If you got anything coming up on streams, contents,
it's true,
let them know.
You'll derail it.
You're gonna derail my shit?
No, she derails my chat like I derail Jay's.
Well, first off, I just want to say to everybody in here, y'all all are inspirations. Love you guys. Y'all motivate me, really. This past weekend at Card Party and whatnot, or it's going on 2 weeks now. Good stuff coming. We got Brilliant Stars booster box break free break. I'm probably gonna do
165.
165 hashtag 165, and actually I got it for under 165. Thank you, Serge. It's crazy. It's crazy how I bought it for 165 back in the day when it released, and now I'm getting it for cheaper. How the hell does that make sense? Right. Anyway, so
we're
I'm
in the
doing
midst
that.
of a reprint.
So, and then Eddie, my boyfriend, in chat with us, in video call with us right now. He hit me up with Safari Zone, so I went ahead and picked up 36.
Hey, shout out Safari.
Yeah, Safari Zone. Picked
Not
up
sponsored.
36 Lost Origin loose packs. We're gonna try our luck with 36 loose packs. See what happens. I got a couple.
I love those
yeah, so we're gonna stream all
loose.
that. Obviously, everything's getting given away for everybody. That's what it's all about. Giving it out to the people. I want to open up a Ancient Origins for y'all before we head on out, if that's okay.
Run it.
Let's go. And
Run
it's legit,
Let's go, Primal.
Serge. Let's go, baby.
Primal.
Got this.
Yeah, I got that. This
He took it off
weekend-
camera. It could be anything now.
Shut up.
He did the shiny vert switch.
Hooray.
You made me go quick. But
That's what she said.
fucking A, dude. Can I?
Welcome.
This is a Pokemon stream, boys. What the hell?
Okay.
Oh, this is the Pokemon
I'm
stream?
trying to be sincere, and y'all are ruining it.
One word.
I love you, Jordan.
Love you, Eddie. Let's go.
Wait, your name is Jordan?
Oh my god.
Serge, I'm gonna flip you off
Ooh,
harder.
ball toy?
Got a half heart. Something.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ooh,
Hey,
Vaporeon. That's a nice
dude,
Vaporeon.
like
That's a nice
Vaporeon.
Vaporeon.
We like
sick.
Vaporeon. Hey, wood.
I love
Wood.
Vaporeons.
So, hey, put in the chat, wood.
What?
Go.
Luna, where's Luna Blue Rose?
Y'all,
It's
it's a half heart.
It's an ancient
a
trait.
half
Oh.
heart. Yeah, it's a fucking boo.
Golark.
Go,
Yeah, I'll take it.
Dang.
I'll take
Hey,
it.
better than
Hey, I'll
nothing.
take it, chat. Let's go.
I like the
Let's go.
Vaporeon.
Yeah, I mean,
Vaporeon's-
Vaporeon's better.
Before we end, I want Powder to open a pack. Like he didn't open up shit.
Powder, open something.
You gotta call people out.
Yeah,
Do it
this
for
is
the
literally the
community.
call out. This is
Open
the
some
have any.
team up, Powder.
Open a
Open
team
some
of
team
packs.
up,
Oh,
Powder.
hey, open up
I
that
heard
other
your
booster.
stuff is
That other
loaded.
ETB. That
Your
other
team up
ETB.
is loaded, Powder.
Jay.
Open the
Jay.
other ETB.
Yo.
What about some breakthrough?
The breakthrough,
You want
hey.
some breakthrough? You want to do some breakthrough? No, fuck y'all. Y'all go
I don't
next.
have-
I already did one.
I don't know. What do you guys want me to open?
Green Pea said I paid for Green Pea. Green Tea said I paid $10 and only opened one.
Y'all, I'm so in trouble. I hung out with y'all way too long. But
This
I
was
loved
this was
it.
sitting on the ground over there. I'll open
Yeah,
this
okay.
up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
hard.
Just sitting on the ground.
I planted all of this. Resealed.
Serge, you didn't
Dude,
give
that's
me.
a-
You didn't
that's a
mail me
great-
my planet pack.
That's
I just
literally
opened
what
up
I
a
was just
legit
gonna grab
ancient
too,
origin
Powder.
pack.
Oh, pack
Yeah,
battle.
dude,
Pack battle. Pack battle.
Let's-
Shiny Fates.
Shiny Fates pack
Should we
battle?
do it? Should we do that?
I don't have any
Do
shiny
it.
fates.
I don't have any shiny fates.
I got it.
do
Me
it.
and Powder can do it. Let's go. Hold
Do
on.
it. Yeah, Powder and Chris. Chris 5.
Because
This is
I got a whole wall. I got a whole wall. of ETBs.
3.14629.
I don't actually have any
All right.
Pokemon product in my room. Like I
You're
just
full
don't.
of shit.
What do you
Look
mean?
at his wall.
Surge doesn't have any
literally-
Pokemon I mean, not
That's a-
Surge.
That's
Cuz
a
doesn't-
green screen.
Cuz doesn't have
That's a
any.
green
Do
Eddie,
push-ups.
Jay, you talking about Eddie? Eddie
Yeah.
ain't got no booster boxes.
Cuz
open at
Cuz
all.
has no product. You see
no
that?
product.
That's
No
empty
product.
boxes.
Ball guy.
What about the ball guy?
Ooh,
All right,
Disney
I got
100.
$5 on Powder. $5 on
Ooh,
Powder.
Disney.
Come on,
Who's
Chris.
going 10?
I'll take
Who's
that
going
bet.
10?
Come on, Chris.
All right. So you got Chris. I got
Come on,
Powder.
Craig. Come on,
$5.
Craig. Get up.
Gonzo, you're gonna owe me
That's a
$5.
Oh,
shiny.
shiny.
No,
Baby
Gonzo's
shiny.
owing me $5.
Baby shiny.
Baby shiny.
That's a
Zar's
dub.
rich, baby
That's a
with
dub.
That's a dub.
That's a
Powder, you
dub.
gotta do push-ups.
that's right. Gift it to gift a membership to Jay.
How many push-ups?
Gonzo, I owe you
It's
$5.
going in my bonus box anyway. Literally everything I've been
Yeah,
opening
10
is going into my
push-ups.
bonus box for the stream anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh,
Ooh,
What are
okay.
you opening, Serge?
I'll let
Disney
you borrow my
100.
bonus
Disney?
box.
If you hit Steamboat Willie, I'm gonna lose my. I will eat my shirt if you hit
Do it.
Steamboat
All right,
Willie.
that's
I
great
will eat my
content.
shirt.
That
He's
is
gonna eat his
fantastic
shit.
content.
I seen
Nice.
stocks.
Oh, that's good
for the
advice.
Steamboat.
That's
I
good
see- I
advice.
see stock for the Steamboat.
Luxury box.
This
That's
is good.
advice.
Yeah,
That's
good.
good
Great.
advice.
That's good advice, you know.
Yeah. All
Good
right.
advice.
Jay,
Green
thank you
tea.
for
I want a
inviting me, bro. I'm
refund.
sorry if I was too wild, too cray-cray, but it was a lot of fun.
You good, man. I appreciate you coming through, man.
Gotta
Thank
get your
you so
shirt
much for being in here.
Hey,
All you
Steamboat.
guys. All you guys. I see you.
Serge.
I see you, Serge. Little
He's gotta eat his shirt now.
Did he just pull that?
love Disney 100s
Who
until
did?
Lisa.
Who did? Oh boy.
Oh, that wasn't me, but I can
that
do
was
it.
Chris.
Oh, Chris, you could talk in
Do it,
Mickey
do
Mouse
it,
voice
do
too?
Yeah, who did it?
Oh boy, we're gonna open up more Disney 100.
The best
That's
one, the best
crazy.
impression all week. Best impression all week was Diz doing Golem when he was opening packs. Bro,
That
it
scared the
was creepy
shit out
how
of
good. It was creepy how good it was.
Yeah, that was
So
weird.
creepy.
Yo,
It was
Drew,
I
so
didn't like
perfect.
that.
Drew
I told him
Pokey
don't
Dad.
do that ever again. He said okay.
Drew Pokey Dad does a what's that dude Peter Griffin impression. That shit's crazy. Cause
Oh, for real?
Like, yeah, if you're not looking at the screen, you really think you're watching Family Guy for a minute.
A lot of people can do that one though, but I feel
Oh
you.
wow! I'm sorry, Jordan. I didn't know a lot of people.
I'm gonna go before I mess up anything else. Bye.
I'm gonna end off the stream right here too, guys. Later on, Jordan. Appreciate you
All
coming
right,
through.
y'all.
Appreciate
Love
it.
all y'all in
Guys,
chat, bro.
everybody
See y'all
coming
later.
by.
Appreciate it.
Chris, Luxury Ball Guy, Gonzo, Catch 'em All, Surge, Powder, Cuz. You guys appreciate everybody coming through the chat. Thank you guys so much for super chatting. We'll have to do a giveaway on. We have a stream coming up on Sunday, so we'll have to do a giveaway for you guys at that time, please. If you guys have any time, come through. Make sure you check out Cuz's channel. Make sure you check out Gonzo's channel. I know you guys check out everybody's already, but still. Surge,
Everybody's.
Powder, Luxury Ball Guy, Chris, Pa, TCG. We are going to be redirected to another streamer right now, guys. So until next time, well, let me thank you guys. I could actually filter this out now. Fan funding,
The outro failed.
everybody. Cuz 9 months, Green Tea the 3 months, Ray on the 2 months, Mr. Thrust on the 3 months, Ray for the $1 super chat, Green Tea on the $9.99, Crazy Cactus on the 4 months, Daniel Pop. Oh, welcome to the Corner Squad. PGH on the $5. Mama KJ on the $5. Surge gifting 5 memberships. Cuz gifting a membership. Pocket Packs on the $4.99. Poke DJ on the 5, and then 5 again. Valor on the 6. Mama KJ on the $2. Pokeball Mike on the $9.99. And Team Pocket on that $50 super chat, man. Appreciate y'all. Hang out for a second so you guys can be redirected. Show some love. Jay's Corner podcast raid. Jay's Corner raid. Jay raid. Everybody raid. Until next time, guys, my name is Joey. You can call me Jay. Peace out, y'all. Later.